And if Miss Kendra was in here, she'd be singing you the Betty Boop version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny.
Be waking up dead as well.
Spreadsheet from out here, some paper. So that way when people ask somebody, we can find that sheet of paper somewhere.
Who's live? Who's live? Kenny would know, but he's not around.
Uh-oh. Hello, love. How you doing, darling? You're the number one girl, aren't you? Yeah, I watched part of it. Hello, Amy. How you doing, darling? Miss Lillian. Hello. Loves your trip. Hello, Diane. Hello, darling. What are y'all up to tonight? You still in Oklahoma, Amy? Hello, Sean. Camp maintenance guy. Hello. And Miss Bree, the mustard lady. Oh, okay. Well, are you having a good time? I never did hear. Did you get your car fixed, or was it anything major? Hello, Mr. Roy and Miss Becky. How y'all doing? Fat dust. Roy, has Amy been acting up again? Boy, I could make a comment about that, Amy, but I'm glad it just cost that to fix it. Hello, Catherine. Bree took a word right out of my mouth. Oh my goodness. If I can do this while I'm thinking about it. Hello, Cat. Mr. Ray. Hey, Roy, she hard to work for? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I could have flipped up and tore something important up. Well, has anybody been getting into anything worth talking about tonight? Catch your trip. I didn't say what kind of trip. Are you working tonight, Ray, or are you off? Hello, Michael Ann. How you doing, girl? Hello, Arlie. Arlie, where are you from? Oh, man, that's great, Ray. They grow up quick. You better enjoy it where you can. Michigan, woo, you're in a cold country. Well, did he have a spot big enough in that floor in that van to get, Ray? Or you just clean the whole van up? Breeze on roll tonight. You got to run a contest, Ray. And just people got to guess what all you got in that van. You could run a live stream for 2 or 3 days off that. $44. You just a baby. Well, at least you didn't starve to death last night, Ray. That server didn't know that he was dealing with a professional, did she, Amy? Somebody wants to come up. Come on. Here we got the main man coming up. The one, the only, Kenny B.
Howdy.
Hello, Kenny. What you up to, dude?
I don't know what.
Damn, how come your ear's so red?
How come my ears red?
Yeah, what the hell are you thinking about? Damn, boy.
Oh, Lord.
Hmm. Kenny B. Hey, boobs.
Yes.
They motorboating, huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh, Lord.
I'd like to take you out to Twin Peaks or Hooters or something. I bet we'd have a good time, Kenny.
I bet we would too.
We might get thrown out of the place, but
Probably so.
Nicole, you're a sweetheart. You always taking care of them thumbs up. Ow. Oh, Lord, I would too. I'm not going to go there, Kathleen.
You'd be redder than Kenny by the end of the night, Ron.
I bet my hair'd be standing straight up, Kenny. I look like a damn thistle seed. Look like I had an afro. Every time one of them motorboats walked by.
Oh, Lord.
I bet them gals would think we're plumb damn crazy as every time they walk by, we was going.
I'd say so. They probably wonder what are we into?
Ooh, that sounds. I got to go fishing and catch some fish. Now I'm getting hungry for fish. I haven't had any fresh fish in a long time. You like catfish?
Oh, I love catfish if it's not too bony, that is.
You play it, it ain't bony at all.
There's some catfish that I've gotten a hold of it. And it's been mostly bone.
Yeah, somebody didn't know what they were doing. I bet you get plenty of attention walking in there with that mustard T-shirt on, Bree.
Yeah, I'd say you probably would, Bree, for sure. I do like mustard now.
Well,
I-
that everything got its place, though.
Everything's got its place.
Yeah,
Right.
there's things to put mustard on, and there's things not to put mustard on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, go ahead and say something. I see what you're thinking.
Oh.
Oh, I guess we better be nice, raise sons in here.
Hmm?
That was as weird as my daughter showing up in here the other night. Were you on here when she came in?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was weird. I talked to her that next day, and she said, I didn't know you was on YouTube. And I said, I'll fool with it some. She said she was just taking and scrolling through some stuff and looked up miles up on the screen.
Hold on. You need to spread us out. I need room to stretch. Yes, Harley, Mister, you're going to hear things and see things on this channel that you may need to not watch. Just saying. Hey, that's too big of a stretch. Where's the rest of you pretty faces at?
Bitch. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, is Harley your youngin', Crystal?
Yeah, he's 17.
Well,
He is my daughter's boyfriend. He just sent me a message and he goes, Mom, Ron is too funny.
uh, yeah, got to have a good time.
Did you hear me tell Kenny the joke earlier?
Oh,
I said, what kind of bees make milk?
well,
And Kenny, what did you say?
I said a honeybee.
I said, no, boobies.
I heard a joke the other day I thought was sort of cute. There's a man and his wife went to bed one night and they got in a big argument before they went to bed. And they got in bed and they were yah-yahing back and forth at each other. Finally, the guy turned around and looked at his wife and said, I'll tell you what. Said, you get up and go down there and get my pants off that bedpost and put them on. She said, what? She said, just do what I tell you to do. So she got up and went down there and pulled his pants on. He said, now turn loose of them. And they just fell to the floor, you know. She said, he told her, said, yeah, you see, you're not big enough to wear the pants in this family. And they went back to bed, and in a minute or two, well, she said, said, get up and go over and put them bikini panties on of mine. He said, what? Yes, said, I did what you told me to do. Said, now, you gonna do what I tell you to do. So he goes over there, and he's trying to get those panties, and he gets them up about to his knees, and said, I can't get into them. And she said, yeah, and you damn well not going to with that attitude. Hmm. Ooh. Yeah. Sometime a yes dear just works better.
Right? Or a yes, honey. No problems with that, honey.
I learned that a long time ago. I'll say yes dear and no dear, yes darling and no darling. I won't mean it, but I'll say it anyway.
You know, I think we need a sweet baby Ray up in here or some other girls. Come on, ladies.
Now we got you outnumbered. We can keep you right where you're at.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Remember, I can bite back. No, I promised you I would be very good. Well,
At it.
just a little.
At it. Good at it or what?
What are you up there giggling about, Gigglebox?
The way you said that, the way he said good.
Uh-huh. Kenny, you're lucky I like you.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we need to get Harley up on screen.
No. No.
Damn, take long.
You're going to say I'm going to need Harley in this live chat all the time. Miss Crystal down there will be very well behaved.
Me and Kenny could give him some good advice.
No. Harley, you stay right where you're at, sir.
Harley, you'd be surprised what you can learn on this thing. It's a very educational channel.
Very educational.
Kenny's the teacher.
No, that would
I'm glad you changed your name on there, Crystal, then.
What? It comes right to Destinations Delight. There's no teacher after it.
Not now, there isn't.
That one down below me is the teacher.
What?
Lillian?
Wait, what did you say?
Talking to you, Kenny.
I am Kenny. What did you say?
That one down below is the teacher.
Oh, I thought you said that blowed me down below. I was like, what?
What?
That's exactly what I thought I heard. I was like,
Damn, you're red, Crystal. Yeah. That's the first time I've seen Crystal blush.
Harley, you would like Kenny. You really would. Kenny's a good guy. Everybody is, truthfully. But I think you and Kenny would get along just great.
Yeah, Crystal's got her master's in this education.
I can't help it. I went to health school. Well, I didn't hear him very clearly, camp maintenance guy. That's all.
Uh-huh.
He said he just can't stop laughing.
Yeah, I think
Kenny's
Kenny,
the number one student participant.
I think he's done figured it out. If he acts innocent, well, he gets more attention. That'll work, Kenny.
Kenny, I know what we can get you on the cruise. We can all pitch in and go get you one of those Swedish massages.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, Diane. No. Let's just say if that was ever tried, Livy would probably give that boy a hurting.
From what I heard, she's a good girl.
She's a very good girl.
Harley, you're outnumbered, bro.
I think Harley values his life.
No, they are both saving it for marriage, which I very much support.
Yeah. I had a piggy bank for a long time.
Good night, Harley. You're going to get your mother in trouble.
Hmm.
I will have to invite Miss O into the chat, and then we will see what she thinks. Yeah, Kenny, a Swedish massage. That sounds pretty relaxing,
What
don't
is
you
a
think?
Swedish massage?
Huh?
What is that? What type of massage?
Google it.
Troy's can't make this guy's last comment.
It's a massage. It's like kind of like in between a deep tissue and a hot stone massage. Stay out of the apple pie, Harley. You'll know what I mean if you're watching that show.
Mm-mm-mm. Harley, there's nothing but a bunch of angels in here, really.
You said it.
Just watch for the bumblebees. I tell you what, other night I went back and watched that again, and I ain't never seen Michael Ann laugh that damn much.
That night of the typo, I know.
No. This was, I don't know if you were in there that night.
Was that week that I was sick? Was it the week I was sick?
Might have been, but when I was telling the story about the quail and the bumblebees, and we got Angie laughing so hard.
Oh no, I wasn't in here for that. I'll have to go back and watch it.
Michael Ann was cracking up big time. That's the most I've seen her laugh.
Cat maintenance guy. Don't tell him, Harley, don't listen. Don't listen.
Don't listen to Cat either. Or Diane.
Doohickeys, thingamabobs. And don't ask what the Crisco's all about, because I ain't telling you.
Or the non-salted butter.
With the corn cob thing?
Do you shush? I'm definitely not showing them that video. Did you look it up?
Yes.
And
it says the Swedish massage is one of the most common types of massages you can get. It is performed to energize the body and improve overall health. This type of massage involves actions like percussion, kneading, vibration, tapping, and rolling. Massage oil or lotion is used to protect the skin from friction.
yep, and when they do rolling, what it is, it's a bamboo stick, and it's got little wheelies on it, and they go up and down your spine like this. That's a Swedish massage.
Kathleen, what in the hell is a wang doodle?
Yeah, what is a wang doodle?
Google it, Kenny.
Okay.
And then read it out loud to the class.
The only time I heard it mentioned was on
Hey, Badge.
Hey, Badge.
Oh man, I'm glad you entered, Badge. And Becky Allen.
Hello. You said the only time you've heard it is what?
was on Willy Wonka. It talks about the different wang doodles and vermicious canids.
Harley, what do you mean donkeys?
We don't get Harley in trouble in here before it's over with.
He's a good kid. I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I was a good kid growing up too, Crystal. That make you feel any better?
Yes, it does. He's still a good guy.
That's what my mom always told me. He said, you was a good kid till you grew up. You know, talking about being adopted, my sister is 2 years younger than me. My brother was 7 years older, and they're both adopted. Well, my mom wasn't supposed to be able to have any more kids, and I popped up. And she always told me, said, you've been a damn joker since the day you were born. I said, okay. Badge, I need all the help I can get in here tonight now. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
So I got to go to the neurologist tomorrow to get my back energized.
I was gonna talk to you about that anyway. You think you'd let me borrow that thing for a weekend?
I can't take it out of my back.
You know, that don't you have one of them electrical deals we were talking about?
Yeah, one of my hockey players has my extra one.
Yeah.
So I have an internal one.
Oh hell.
And I just hold like a device like this up to my back where the battery it is, and I could turn it on, turn it up, turn it down. I could do everything with it. And then the other one is a hockey player that we dog sit for, him and his wife. One plays volleyball, and the other one he's a hockey player, and he's had it for the last 2 years.
I want to borrow that thing. I want one I can move around though.
You want one that has the 4 stickies that you can move around the body and turn it up and down. And it goes from like the lower back to the mid back. Then it does your thighs, your hips. It's got like the one that he has has 9 different setting things that you can use.
That'd be better than a damn bearskin rug.
Just don't wrap it around your tiddlywink because it'll really make it hurt. Just saying.
That's what they use to do those guys that simulate contractions. They put it on the lower
lower abdomens. Yeah.
You want to know what it feels like? Oh, it's only a 4. Let's turn it up to a 6 or a 10.
We hook one of them things up to Kenny's chair, and they don't tell him what it happened.
Kenny, are you still looking up that word?
I'm a Google over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Hey, Lillian.
Hi, Candy. Hi, Michael Ann.
Hello, Lillian.
Harley
Hi, Ron.
Harley said if you put it up anywhere like that, you'll sound like a screaming goat.
Becky Allen Tiddlywinks?
Becky Ann, where did tiddlywink come from? They coming up with all these words in chat now. I would have lost it somewhere.
I said it. I said, don't put it around your tiddlywink.
Oh, they got a better name than that for
them. Fairy dust. It's called Are you talking about the internal device that I have or the external device? If it's the external device, it's called a TINS unit. And if you're talking about the internal device, it's called a spinal cord stimulator implant device.
Okay.
And only neurologists can really subscribe things like that. So you have to go see a neurologist.
Yeah, they told me a few times I need my head examined.
Uh-oh.
What?
Diane did a boo-boo.
Sneezed.
You're welcome, Fairy Dust. Now, Fairy Dust, that's Brene, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm learning.
It'd be better than me being. Cookie out of here the other night.
I like the times when they put it on my shoulder when I had screwed up my shoulder several years ago.
You saw tens. What?
Huh?
Oh, tens unit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Lillian has a 10s unit. Sean
I-
has one too.
I would figure that Sean would have one.
Well, when I had mine, I really liked it. And then when I found out more about my back and how bad it was, they're like, Crystal, my new device, I don't ever have to turn it off because I hate it so in order for me to feel like it's working, I need to feel it I have different settings on mine. I can turn it to where it makes my knees vibrate, and that way I know that it's working. But they put a new device in to where it pulsates, and it's at such a non-vibrating pulsate that I can't feel it at all. And the only time I know that it's working is if I get above a 15. It cripples my back up a little bit. Well, it's so funny because I say it makes my knees tickle.
Ron's gonna lose it there.
What in the hell does it do when you turn it up to 15?
I don't know. I don't have to get it that high when it's on that. Yeah.
You all right, Michael Ann? Breathe.
I look like that person walking down the Hello, Sean.
No, Sean. Love to live in your
Oh,
hairstyle.
Sean,
Evening.
you getting in a rough crew, yeah.
See with my glasses on. Yeah, Ron, you're right. I do have 10th unit. I have 2.
Do you have an internal one or do you have the external one?
I have the devices.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, maintenance guy sure could.
Did it make you break dance? Oh, Lord.
Doesn't make me head spin, that's for sure.
Crank it up and you can win it. Dance Dance Revolution.
Ooh.
Crystal, I don't think I could do the internal one with my back.
So I didn't think I could either. And when I did the trial for mine, because my doctor makes you go through a trial, I was okay and it worked great. Like I was pain-free, everything. And then I had to go back into the you two be quiet.
Cookie's fault. Another late night wake up. Good vibes.
So when you get the whatchamacallit, when you get the trial run, they put the lead wires in. They do all of this in the office. They don't even put you out for it. They cut your spine and and then they slide these wires up, and then you have the battery pack hanging off your back and like a belt that you have to wear. And then you wear it for like a week. And then when you go back into the office, they cut where the stitches were and then they pull them out of you. And then you set up your appointment and then you go get it done. Well, they can't guarantee that it's going to work the second time once you get it put in place. to begin with. So I thought, okay, I'll do this. Well, then I was having problems where I used to have a paddle and then the controller too, that I'd have to hook, the paddle, and my controller would be up here. I was having problems with that staying charged. I couldn't keep it charged. I couldn't keep the battery in my backpack. So then when they changed the battery and they gave me a whole new device to use, I thought it would work better. And now that I have left like Michigan to where it's cold in the winter times, and I've headed out west to the warmer weather in the summertime, and I feel like I'm like 15 out there all over again. I come back here in the winter times and it cripples me.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I have a upper spinal fusion, so I don't know how that would really jive.
The same
for
way.
me.
The same way your lower one does. They want to put one in my neck, and I was like, I don't think so. Because they can run the wire right down my spine and put it right into my battery, because my battery has 2 extra ports. You guys think I'm joking?
Your choice of words are just killing me.
Yeah, that's what's cracking me up.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I say that's off the wall?
She's talking about paddle, using the paddles, and then talking about not getting hard. Hell. Thank you.
It is called a paddle, though. That's the thing.
Well, I've heard it called a lot of things.
Last time you were talking about a paddle, it was in a burger joint.
In a boogie joint.
Burger joint, the one in Las Vegas.
That's the Heart Attack Grill.
By the way, I did see your thing. I agree, Kathleen.
They tried to do those.
Kathleen, I got plenty of damn company down here, that's for sure.
Okay, yeah. So, Diane, they did a pain pump. They wanted to put a pain pump in my neck. And I was like,
Kathleen!
Yeah, I do need my battery charged. It's on my device is in the bedroom hooked up to the iPhone port right now.
On them Bluetooth deals.
Yeah.
So who in the hell has got my phone now?
Diane knows what I'm talking about. Oh no, because you know why? You can only turn it off and on and up and down if you tap the phone to my back to turn it on to activate it. So I can't leave it in my bedroom, and my husband can't turn it up to 50 out here and watch me do the monster mash.
Oh Lord. Talk about a cotton-eyed Joe.
Y'all wear your rain suits.
That's a good line dance. Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet I'd have fun with that with this knee blowed out right now. I'd be rolling around on the floor. That's like one night I went out and we all went dancing, and I was dancing up a storm until somebody stepped on my hand.
On your hand?
I was a little drunk.
What was your hand doing on the floor?
I was drunk.
Kind of
I thought I was dancing real well.
In your mind, you were.
Yeah.
So, Kenny, what do you think of that massage thing?
It's pretty neat.
And you can get yourself some little cute women that say, "Oh, Sir Kenny, I make you feel real good."
I enjoy every minute of it.
See?
only if it's a female, not no male.
You're lucky he'd come in going, "Oh, Kenny, I make you feel real good, sir."
No.
Kenny will be like, deuces, gotta run.
Oh,
Oh boy, now it's gonna
oh,
go. Harley,
Hey,
you need to
Kendra.
leave.
I haven't seen Harley comment for a while. Hopefully he left.
No, I know he's in here. I just told him, I said, when things get perverted, you cannot talk.
well, no, we're not perverts now.
Exit stage right.
I might end up in the wrong chat.
No, I have been very good tonight.
You had an interesting live a little bit ago.
You know, I was thinking the same thing.
That's why I didn't say a whole lot of comment. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get into this.
Yeah, no, and Michael Ann knew right from the rip. So I was like, But I had like 20 people in there. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Certainly was interesting.
So what's going on, Miss Kendra?
Staying out of trouble.
You put any more Roman candles up the you know what?
Hey, Ron, how is your knee? Did you ever go to the doctor?
Too stubborn to do it.
I figured that.
Stubborn old goat.
Kendra, you been making anybody smile?
I
He's
know
too
one
distracted to
person-
put Kendra in the chat.
I know one person she can make smile.
Kendra, you need to come up so you can make Kenny smile.
Especially when she's wearing a two-piece bikini.
You think she's going to come up here with a two-piece bikini on?
It's a little chilly for that.
That's in your dreams, Kenny.
No, I'm talking about.
Talking about what?
When he's gonna wake Dad up here in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, did it come from Kenny? Yep, it did.
See, he doesn't need an education. He just says it anyways.
She was also corrupting him.
Corrupting. I think he's corrupting us.
He's just as bad as the rest of us. Just as bad as the rest of us, and at least 20 years younger than most of us.
Hi, V.
Hey, V.
Hello, Linda. Hello,
Hello,
V.
me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get a doctorate degree in here before long.
No, you got to go to school and pass lots of exams for that.
Good night,
Good
Diane.
night,
Good
Diane.
night, Diane. Have a great night.
Not Diane.
Night, Diane. Have a good one, girl.
Hey, Sharon.
Dang it.
Got you choked up already?
My sinuses are draining down the back of my throat.
Woke up to Kenny talking
The
about
only
the
time-
night dreaming.
It's the only time I have gag reflexes.
Kenny talking about bikini.
Am I dreaming?
Yeah, not to say
No.
it, you're dreaming.
No, you're not dreaming, V.
You know why? You got Kendra scared. She ain't going to come up here now.
What is that?
What'd you do to her?
Well,
Hey,
Ron, have you checked the basement?
Ain't nothing to her.
We don't have anybody in the basement, do we?
Not that I know of, but it might be.
Of
There
course
she
I was
is.
in the basement.
Yeah, he likes to keep you all to himself. I see now, huh?
Damn
Since
right.
when do I run in the name of fear? Never.
I got her hemmed up. Hell, I ain't gonna let her loose.
Did somebody say gag reflex?
No. What are you talking about?
See,
I heard gag reflex. I said perfect timing to pop on in.
Yeah, my sinuses are draining down the back of my throat.
Oh. What did you say? Is that the only time you get gag reflex?
Yeah.
Oh,
Every time my
Crystal, what is
sinuses-
wrong with you?
I don't have tonsils, so I don't get gag reflexes. And when that little uvula in the back of your throat hangs down and gets all caught up in the snot balls, yeah.
All right, you know what? My mind's going elsewhere. I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to step away.
Smart woman.
I knew where you were going, Kendra.
I know
Why I don't cook, clean, or put icky things in my mouth. Anyways, Kenneth, how are you, honey?
I'm doing very well. About yourself?
Good, thank you. Hi, Ron. How are you?
I was waiting to see.
Oh, doing good, girl.
I was waiting to see if you
Michael Ann, how are you? And Sean, how are you? Is that how you pronounce your name? Is it Sean or?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't mispronouncing it.
She's Sean.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like Shawnee or something like that. I wasn't mispronouncing it.
no, the universal Sean.
I like it. How's Papa doing, Kenneth?
He's actually counting these.
Well, till he hears my voice, and then he's going to go,
Until and then
That was him last night. He took his phone to the bathroom with him.
yes.
why?
Because he's got your picture saved on there.
Oh, for the love of God, Crystal. I wasn't thinking that. I thought he was listening to a good panel or something.
No, he's got your picture,
Oh, boy.
and he absolutely adores your picture.
Oh,
Not only
What'd you
does
say,
he
Ron?
adore it, I adore it myself.
Oh, no, you got Ron doing the clap. Ron's got the clap.
Kenny cracking me up
Oh, God,
tonight.
I hope not.
His real personality's coming out tonight.
Who, Kenneth?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We're talking about we want to get him a Swedish massage on our cruise. You want to come along and be the one to give it to him.
And I would enjoy every minute of it.
Listen. Have we explained to him what a happy ending is yet?
That's all you, baby.
That's not on me. That's not on me. No. You're not going to do that to me, Crystal.
Livy's boyfriend is in the chat. I am not being the teacher tonight. Sorry. Kenny,
How old is he?
Google it.
How old is he?
Harley, he's like 17.
Listen, go push a big wheel and get out of the damn chat. It's 1:12. Go to bed. This is adults only.
Harley, just in case you are still in here, this is Auntie Kendra, by the way.
Hello, and by the way, I need to do a background on you, so I will be expecting some social security numbers, and because I need to do a full interrogation on you.
He's a good kid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my Lord. Here's the rest of the crew. Hello, Janice. I didn't see you come in.
Hello, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Oh, it's Kathleen's birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, should I sing to her?
Go ahead, Kendra.
I can't sing. I'm just kidding.
You can sing.
Happy birthday, Kat.
You got a good Betty Boop voice.
No, I do the Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday to you.
How the second verse of that go? Say, I hope you get some tonight. I hope you get some.
Well, I don't think I've ever sang that verse.
You should have
Whatever
been in,
floats your boat.
Kendra, you should have been in my pop-up live earlier.
Happy, whose birthday is it?
Kathleen.
Happy birthday, Kathleen. Happy birthday to you.
You sound like you're in a distance, Kendra.
Good, I'm supposed to. Is that better?
Well, Charlie's leaving.
That better. That's better.
Is that better? Is that better with my sweater wetter?
Who's leaving,
Bye,
Sean?
Harley.
Harley's leaving.
Good night, Harley. Love you, buddy. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Harley.
Hey, man, don't leave yet. We still got things to talk about.
No, he's
I
going
have
to
Yeah. Why are you leaving? You're leaving when the party's getting good. What's wrong with you? Party pooper.
Nah, he's probably tired.
He's probably
Listen,
crying about this bunch of idiots.
You suck it up. You suck it up.
Yeah, you should have been in our live earlier, Kendra. Spaceman Dudley's birthday was today.
No, I missed it. I love Spaceman. How's he doing?
Good. He said he was at Pigeon Forge for dinner. And then he said that all he's been getting in the mail now is stuff for AARP and Medicare.
Oh, the poor thing. Well, wait till he gets those magazines with page 38. He'll be real happy.
Kendra.
You see what Harley wrote?
Yep. All right, Ron. I'll stay for you.
Gee, did we have to twist your arm there, Harley?
I need all the backup I can get with this crew, Harley.
I'm surprised you didn't talk him into coming up.
No. I draw the line at that. No. No.
Hey, Harley. After you leave,
Harley.
we'll the live stream up.
What happened?
No, Harley needs to go to bed after a while.
Oh, listen, Harley. Is Harley a man? Man, correct, Harley? Yeah.
Well, obviously, if that's Livy's boyfriend.
Oh, that's I was just about to. All right, never. Thank God you just said that is her boyfriend.
Kendra.
Oh, you said you don't want him to come up.
No, we don't. Harley,
No, thank God you just said that. All right, Harley, go to freak to bed. Go count sheep. Go to bed. Go. Yeah, go to bed. I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was. Thank God you just said that. Phew.
Kenny, you know how you said that I talked about the sweetest massage for you, and you're like, yeah, as long as I get it from girls and not guys. Harley said to me in a private message to my phone, he said, tell Kenny I'll come give him a massage.
Listen, no, Harley, no.
Kendra, one time, my oldest daughter and me and her mom got a divorce when she was like 2. And she was like, I don't know, 18, 19 years old. She was a good looking little outfit. And walked in a restaurant one day. I was sitting there talking to some guys. She came walking in. And she didn't live in that town. So nobody knew who she was. She came walking in, and one of my buddies looked up and said, God almighty. I said, shut up, boy. That's my daughter.
Yep. You have to be careful. Like, hey.
Yeah. You got a little quiet.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-mm-mm.
Have
All
a
right.
good time. Yeah.
Harley, go to bed because I need to teach Kenneth about happy endings. So go to bed.
He is. He just told me good night.
Good night. It was nice to informally meet you. How tall is he?
God. Janice wrote in here, and Ray, she goes, and Ray, it even looked edible too. All I read was, Ray, you looked edible too. Instead of even, I put the word you in there. I was like, whoa, what are we talking about in the chat?
You're adding to the sentences. How tall is
He's like
Harley?
3 inches taller than Livy. So Livy's 5'3". I think he's 5'5" or 5'6".
Oh, good. So I can still fold it like a pretzel, if need be.
I think Livy can handle that now.
She probably could. I love. That's why I love her. She's the best. But if he acts out, I can mangle him. Is what I'm saying.
You weren't far wrong. Ray is a handsome man. See, Janice, I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Who's Ray? Who's Ray? Where's Ray?
Ray.
Why are you guys leaving me out? Why are you keeping Ray to yourself? Where is he?
Ray is Van Life Rocks, Kendra. You have to go watch some of his lives.
How you doing, Ray?
He does an amazing striptease.
Ray, come
Wow. He has not seen mine.
Ray, come on up here.
I have,
Come on
what do they call
Ray.
that? What do they call that? Oh, crap.
Cougar.
He has not been to one of my strip shows because I do pyrotechnics at the end.
Yeah, Ray, she blows it right out of the water. That's all I got.
Literally.
And that's not a happy ending.
Literally.
It's a happy ending when it ends with those ads and their stride ups.
It's out of this world, Ray. It's explosive. It's out of this world.
Patriotic, though.
I agree, Janice. When there's that, I totally agree, Janice. Come on up,
Ray
Ray.
likes fire. Come on, Ray. Or is your son
Come
still
on
there?
up, Ray.
Your son's still there.
Ray says he likes fire. Ray, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Forewarned.
You're gonna be the light of my life there, Ray.
There's a bunch of pyromaniacs around here.
Just like Kendra up on your live stream one night and let her do her patriotic thing and then take off in the car and go get Frosties. You'll get lots of views.
I'll be like, riding in my car. Come on, Ray, come up here. Don't be scared. Where's Ray from?
Ray's from California.
Ooh, a Cali boy.
I got to meet him in Quartzsite.
Ron, check your basement.
Hello, Lorraine.
Hello, Lorraine.
Hey, Lorraine.
Don't just be putting them smiley faces up there, Ray. Come on up here.
Come on, Ray. Don't be scared.
I'll be right back.
You want to come out and play? As I'm clicking bottles together. Ray, you want to come out and play? Haven't you ever seen, what was it, The Warriors? You know, where he goes, Warriors, come out and play.
See, I can't eat. Now, Ray, you're not
Check
gonna.
your basement. Is Ray in the basement? Are you keeping him to yourself too?
No, I got the basement rolled up.
Come on, Ray. Don't be scared.
You might have some more pies or salty nut rolls.
Camp goer 1 sat on Ray's lap. Now I'm jealous. Ray, you got to get up here.
By the way, Kendra, have you heard about Kenny's lap dance he got out in Courtside?
Whoa. Now I'm really mad.
I know, right? And he's holding back. He won't even tell us where he got it from.
Kenneth, you told me I was going to be the first.
And Ray's
Damn you.
tight-lipped about it, too.
Huh?
Ray's tight-lipped about it, too. He won't give out info.
Wait a minute. Ray gave Kenneth a lap dance?
No,
Ray
was not
Who did?
Come on, Ray. Come up. You're
I
safe
think
up there, maybe.
I think they took him to a nasty traffic light, if you get what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Where did you get a lap dance?
That boy's got a smile from ear to ear.
Crystal, hush. Kenneth, where did you get a lap dance?
Come on.
Listen, don't plead the fifth now. There's no silence. We're not in the court of law. I want to know right now.
You're not
You gotta
frozen.
call
I've seen that smile change.
Boobs. Kendra's talking to you, man.
I know.
Are you ignoring me?
Kenny, don't kiss and tell.
Kenneth, where did you get the lap dance? And from whom?
Kenny said Kenny says it's.
Was her name Bubbles? If it was Bubbles or some shit like that, I'm going to be really mad.
What happens at Courtside stays
It
in
stays in
Courtside.
Courtside. Right.
Oh, Frig you, Kenneth. Kenneth.
You
Listen, was it somebody from courtside or did you go to an establishment? Oh my God, he hung the head. Kenneth. Kenneth, were you sitting in P row? Tell me you weren't. Oh Lord, help him.
Oh Lord.
Uh-oh, Camp Goer 1 says she's coming right here. She'll
no,
be right there.
he's talking about. Ray's talking about sitting there being on the internet in his bed.
Oh, that.
Listen, Ray. Come up. Come up. You don't even have to put your avatar. We don't even care. Just come up. Come, Ray. Ray, come.
Who was it last night that said?
You want to talk with Ray?
Yeah, who was it last night that said to Ray, it was Angie. She goes, I'm in bed, Ray, but I can roll over and you can come snuggle.
Where are you, Kendra? How come you're behind your avatar? I didn't come up with my avatar.
Because I'm in bed and I like to keep it mysterious.
I'm in bed too.
No, Kendra's from.
Because I have a teddy on.
Kendra.
Never Papa said I had a teddy on.
Is that your boyfriend or your husband's name, Kendra?
Who?
No, it's her name.
Teddy?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Teddy is what Papa said I had on when he first saw me. The first night he saw me, it was a blouse, and he said thought it was a teddy. All right, Ray's scared. Ray,
Kenny,
you just
we'll
be
let
scared.
you slide with the lap dance. You're all good, bud.
Ray's not.
All right, no, back to the lap dance. I need details.
No.
Well, Kendra, if you were faster at it, you could give him a lap dance right there in the flesh. But you won't come down to meet Kenny.
Listen, I'm a broke bitch.
You're in New York, so you just
Are
follow
we
the
all, though?
line down.
If anybody wants to support Kenneth's lap dance, you can hit me in my Cash App, and I will be happy. I will film it for everybody's pleasure.
We can send.
You can send me from Boston to Tennessee to give Kenneth a lap dance. It will be all filmed.
Kendra would be the capital T in trouble for the cruise.
I didn't want to hear about Ray's hugs and being cuddly.
Yeah, well,
Ron's giving you $100 for your Cash App.
Huh?
Ron's floating you $100 for your Cash App.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Make the booty pop. Make the booty pop. Make it drop. Drop.
And Cookie just said I might be inclined to support this endeavor. That's 200. Dang, 100 more, and she can have a flight out there.
Oh God.
Oh God, can you imagine Papa's face? Can he showed up on your doorstep?
I can see his face.
Well, see, you would be supporting a 2-for-1 deal because I couldn't leave Papa out, so it would be a 2-for-1 endeavor.
I can see his face drop to the ground in no time.
Oh, so could I. So could I.
And then my eyes bug out.
And Kenny's jaw drops.
Yeah.
Ears turn red.
Oh my God.
Oh, she kicked herself out. William, that's Sean below Kenny. And then Lorraine is on the other side of Sean. That's his name, correct? Peace Dragon?
William, yeah.
Yeah. William.
Yeah.
How's it going, William? Where'd Kendra go? You run off.
I think she kicked herself out on accident. Check your basement and make sure she's still not in there.
No, because I got the basement open.
Lorraine, you're muted.
Oh, have you ever seen an Italian girl from Boston? They do all their talking with their hands.
That's not all we do with our hands.
I know, but I was being nice. Quiet, Kendra. I'm from Boston too. but I'm
Hands,
not-
feet, mouth, you name it. That would be $, capital K, E-N, capital C. So it's Ken Care 96. I repeat, $, Ken Care 96. 69, 96. That would be a two. That is if you would like to support the 2-for-1er.
I can look up the price of the flights, Kendra. I know how to do that.
Yeah, and you might want to get.
I'd be going from Logan, and what is the nearest one to Kingsport?
Tri-City.
Tri-State. Right, Kenny? Tri-State? Or Tri-City?
Tri-State.
Tri-State.
We have Tri-Cities, which that covers. Tri-Cities is covered Kingsport, Bristol, Johnson City.
Right, it's closer. How about to pick her up over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start listening closer. When Lorraine come up here and talking about that Tri-City, she said Tri-City, and they only got my attention.
Listen, we know about you and your.
Well, see, I'm going to be bringing Kenny home after the cruise after Disney, so I'll be getting to go to his meet Papa then. So I know all the logistics.
Well, is this going to be pre-Kendra or post-Kendra? Because they might be different people.
I don't know.
Because I've been told, Crystal, remember I said after you meet me, I said you were going to be returning home, not the same.
Yeah.
Nobody did. Nobody returned back home the same. Everybody was changed in one way or another.
What's funny is I always tease Livy about sending her over to see Auntie Kendra, and Livy's like, "Mom, you think that's a good thing?" I was like, "You're right. No, you can stay home."
No, I would have her.
I know, that's my whole point.
I would have her making paper cutout dolls and everything.
Yeah. Have a great
the
night,
palace
Cookie.
isn't open anymore. What about the golden banana?
Good night.
They actually just redid that place over. Thank God, because it was a
dump.
It was a dump, and they just redid it over. And then you got the cabaret across the street, which cracks me up. The cabaret is for the flunkies, for the failures, the daytime failures, I call them.
You know, I used to bounce there.
Oh my God!
You jump up and down or what?
Where, the Golden Banana?
Yeah,
for the cabaret.
I was the bouncer for both, actually. They're owned by the same guy.
Oh, that's funny. See, I would be more of like a squire type girl. I'm more of a squire.
The Squire was across from the theater, right?
Yeah.
We're there.
Yeah, in Revere. That's where you have all the what do you call them? The made men. What do you call made men? The gangsters. The
gangster bosses.
Yeah, the made men.
She keeps kicking herself out.
Timmy Bulger used to come to the hilltop. Where'd she go now?
She probably kicked herself out. Kenny, you look sad.
No, I'm not.
He's thinking.
Kendra used to hang out in my old stomping grounds, so
Oh boy.
Everywhere she partied, I worked at. I was a bouncer. I used to be, like the person at the door would take the cover charge, and if
Yeah.
somebody got out of control, they'd end up in the parking lot. Yeah,
Right.
that was me. 6'2" and 250 pounds of muscle. That's why I'm always so serious. If everybody's wondering, why so serious?
Nobody
Ron
messes with
knows.
brain.
Ron never. The people at the biker bar door. You don't want to screw with them, right?
Yeah,
Do that.
I did some of that bouncing too. But the
Yeah,
best bouncing job I ever got is I was a friend of
it's
mine.
really good because
Oh,
the woman and tips I used to get were unbelievable. Hey,
a friend of mine from Fort Worth called me and told me one night, said, "Man, I need you to come up here." I said, "What for?" He said, "I need somebody that's got some sense to bounce for me up here tonight." I said, "Well, what's going on?" We'll come and find out the Chippendales were coming up there. And there can't be any men in the place when
right.
it's like that.
No, they'll tear them up. The women would tear them up.
He
Yeah,
told
the
he
same
said,
thing. Our Chippendales were called Men in Motion. Wait until
Check your
Kendra
basement,
comes out.
Ron. He's down there.
You kicked me out, Ron. I didn't kick myself out. You kicked me out.
didn't kick you out. Hell, I thought we had a good thing going in that basement, and then you go to letting it loose.
Kendra,
Hey.
Kendra,
Yeah, hon.
I'm sure you have a story about the palace and Men in Motion.
Oh, my magic mics. Yes, they were great.
Weren't they great?
They
You know,
were our little Chippendales.
They were all what Governor Santos doesn't want people to say in Florida.
Yes, I have a few stories. I actually, for my friend's 19th birthday, I was 20. And you know where the Residence Inn is, all the way up Route 1? You know how they had like those suites and they had like the 2 floors and the balcony and the fireplace, the whole nine? Well, I rented one of those places and had a bunch of girls there, and I rented 2 of the Men in Motion guys, and they ended up staying the whole night.
Oh
It
yeah,
was a fun time. We had a great time.
they would come up to Hilltop and then say, "Hey girl, what you doing?" And I'd say, this weekend after we work, and I was like, I don't know, and they would take me into Boston and we'd all go shopping. And they wouldn't let me. They'd rent a limo, take me into Boston, go to Faneuil Hall, would end up the Prue, down Newbury Street. I didn't have to pay for nothing.
Oh yeah, that's when it's the best. Yeah, I've had time see now they really liked me because I wasn't into them. Like I'm not into like all that.
Well, neither was
like
I.
I'm not all gaga goo goo over them. You know what I mean? And I think that's like more of an attraction. They're like, well, why aren't you into me? Or why aren't you hanging on me? I'm like, yeah, no, you're like a dime a dozen, honey. So that makes them more into you, But they were funny. They didn't want to leave that party. We were having such a good time. They didn't want to leave. They ended up staying. After they got paid and everything, they still continued to stay.
Oh yeah, they love to party.
Hi, Linda.
And then I had to play them in cards and win half of my dollars back.
When they called me up there to bounce that night, Lorraine, I asked him, I said, "What in the hell you want me up there for?" He said, "I've got 4 or 5 lady bouncers, but if it really gets bad, I want somebody that can back it up." I said, "Okay." Well, me and him got up in his office because, like you say, there's not supposed to be any guys around. We got in his office, and he had a one-way glass in his office looking out in the club. And women will put a hell of a damn show on when there's no men around. I laughed till I like to cry now because they didn't know we were sitting up there. Everybody ought to do that once. Woo. And walk out the front door. Just as soon as they walk out the front door, it was Butterwood.
nice.
Yeah.
Those housewives are the worst. Those are the ones that really cut loose.
You would think they were caged up in the basement and never got let out.
Yeah.
Yeah, feed them chocolate and water, and that's it. Strapping them to a chair in the basement, just feeding them chocolate and water.
So hold on, not to change the subject, but William lives up north. This is one of the establishments that my William, he cuts their grass in the summertime and they plow in the wintertime. This is the hotel, and it's got a hotel above and a ballroom and below and a really nice restaurant in it. Look at this. They just posted this today.
Oh, nice.
It's completely flooded.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That in Florida?
No, this is up north in Gladwin, Michigan.
Oh.
And then where this is the behind their sheriff department is a it's a campground that they have in town there. It's all flooded. It's all underwater.
What happened to the lake?
They were saying, well, up there they had problems with the dams, and three of the dams gave way, and they've had to rebuild them. Well, two of the lakes didn't have hardly any water in it, so everything's coming down throughout everything's melting up that way, and they've had a lot of rain, so it's pushing all the water down through and out. And
plus, have you guys had the high winds yet? We've had the high winds today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that probably has a lot to do with it too. Damn.
That's crazy.
Tell you what, I rode that motorcycle yesterday, and the damn wind was blowing me all over the highway. We had 40-mile-an-hour winds down here. And
and that it does. It takes your whole body.
Do what?
I said it takes your whole body. Like, when you're driving in a car and you have the windows down on the highway, like the wind, it will pull you to the left or the right.
It vibrates his whole body.
Oh.
Don't do
No,
it.
I said it will pull your whole body because, your body's up there, so the wind hitting you, will push you down. I know exactly what he's saying. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, I was laughing at Crystal, not you.
Why me?
Huh?
Why
not?
You were the one that was talking about your knees shaking. Hell.
It does. When you have that portable vibrating thing up high, it makes your knees vibrate.
What? Yeah, 10 units.
Kendra, shush.
I can't tell you. I've never used one of those contraptions. Ever. Never owned one, never used one.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm really tired. I'm fading, so Ron, I'll catch you on another live.
Have a good night, Sean.
Have a good night, Sean. I hope we didn't horrify you. Our apologies.
Bye, Sean.
Night, all.
Have a good night, girl.
Good night.
Good night, my love. It's time to
go. Boo boo boo.
It reminds when you start about vibration, it reminds me of that song by the Beach Boys, "Good Vibrations."
So Kendra gives you the good vibrations. See, I can read your mind, Kenny. I got them.
Under the boardwalk.
Did you really think that song was about music?
Well, I just know that the Beach Boys did that song.
They did.
It was done by the Beach Boys, though, I know.
You gonna take the pills, huh?
Hey, Kenny, I got something for you.
What's that?
Aw.
My pussycat.
That is
Look, Wait, I got another one. Hang on. This is my backup. He's a little more feisty.
Ron, make sure she's not in your basement.
Yeah, you back down there again. That knocked her plumb offline.
I am in the basement. What happens is when I hit the X on the chat, because I'll peek at the chat every now and then, and I'll click it off. I think I'm hitting the refresh button up above, so it bumps me out. Either that or StreamYard doesn't like my.
You're hitting the leave button. Right next to it, so
Yeah.
red X.
You turned that vibrator up too high, Kendra.
Listen, I told you I don't have any contraptions like that. I'm all natural.
Sure.
We know how you Boston Italian girls are.
That fire in Pigeon Forge is now 45% contained. Thank God.
Oh, geez.
Did it destroy the whole second cabin?
It destroyed my sister's cabin. My sister's cabin's not there at all. And they got put into the second cabin, and then they were evacuated from the second cabin, put them up in a hotel room last night, and then they got to go back this morning to the second cabin, and they issued a mandatory evacuation again. If Callie's cabin was on the right side of the road, they would have had to immediately evacuate. But now they're on the left. They're on the left side of the road, so it's not crossing over that valley yet. And all those Apache helicopters came in to help with the water dropping.
Water suppression units, yeah.
Yeah, there was 8 of them that were dispatched to them. So,
oh, that was lucky. That was good.
Yeah.
I was watching that today. It was horrible.
Yeah, so they're packed just in case they had to jump in and go, but they're okay. They're okay.
Oh,
good.
And they could
Thank
actually
God.
stay. The homeowner told them, because they gave them their main cabin. The homeowner told them, we're cutting our vacation short. Please stay with me for 2 extra days on my cost. You know, we're not charging you. They didn't charge them to go to this other cabin, and they were giving them 2 extra days because of everything. But because of where my brother-in-law works,
Wow.
he's only got so much vacation, and their kids all have to get back here because they have work and they go to school and things like that too.
right.
And my sister works, so they can't cut their vacation. They can't make it longer, even though they would love to.
I can't extend it. Yeah.
She called
Kendra.
my dad the first day that she got there, and she said, Dad, go to my house, pick up my 2 dogs and my Christmas tree, and send them down here and tell Olivia I said thank you.
Kendra, go buy me some Kelly's and throw it through the screen. I'm hungry.
Kelly's has gone down the tubes.
All right, then go to Billy's Roast Beef and Melrose.
Yep, that I could do. Or Bob's Roast Beef, Beverly Bridge. Bill and Bob.
Yeah.
No,
well,
Kendra
Bob,
can't drive. She gets the cops that follow her.
who's
Listen,
the cops?
listen.
What
haven't.
What cops? I can call them. I know half the cops in Massachusetts.
They know me too, believe me. They know me too. It's pretty embarrassing when you're at a. I was with my friend who doesn't live around here, and she really doesn't know that wild side of me. And I was at a light, and some girl like cut me off or something. So I just like tooted my horn, like, what the heck, little toot. Well, the girl ended up getting out of the car, and I was like, is she really testing me right now? So I open up my door, I get out, and over the loudspeaker I hear, Caswell, get back in your car, not now, I'm not dealing with this. And I look over, and there's a Land Cruiser. I'm like, oh, God. I go, that's pretty bad when they know you by sight. They're like, Caswell, get back in your car, not right now, not now. and my friend was like, did they just say your name? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm kind of known. They were like, no, we're not dealing with this right now. Get back in your car. I was like, that poor girl is about to get mollywopped.
Well, with all the places I worked in Saugus between Hilltop and bouncing and everything that I did, I knew all the Saugus cops, all the state troopers. I knew Lynn cops, Linfield cops, Peabody cops.
Yep.
Malden.
Yeah, they all know me. Well, when I was younger, they knew me because my father used to be a cop. And,
Yeah.
and then in my older years, yeah, in my older years, then they knew me, from being a crazy one. Because I was that crazy one that if anything ever happened, I would say, and I would say, I did this, and this is why I did it, or this is, what happened. And they're like, listen, you're supposed to be gone by the time you got here. You're not supposed to be in here. No, because I feel justified. So, I'm not running. But yeah, they all know me, and a lot of them are, friends of mine. So.
Where'd Michael Ann go to bed?
Michael Ann, come out and play.
Either.
Maybe she was changing t-shirts.
Michael Ann.
No, she heard.
You laid down and put the covers up. Look, if I do this,
battery's not included. And she shut
I
up
look like I'm hanging.
My back was getting sore. The chairs laid down. No, I was just seeing what they would do.
Wait a minute. We need to get back. We got distracted and sidetracked. Kenneth.
Hold on.
I need to know.
Hold on. Finish, Michael Ann.
I got to see what they're doing with the dog because I just went down and let him out like 5-10 minutes ago. Now she's taking the dog out again. It's like, wanted to go to bed and settle down, but nope. What again?
I didn't need to cut Michael Ann off. I'm sorry, Michael Ann. I couldn't. Your volume was low, so I didn't even hear you. I didn't even realize you were talking. My bad.
Good night, camp maintenance guy.
Good night.
I can't
maintenance guy.
And I can't.
Kenneth, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. So I need to know about this lap dance.
What stays in courtside?
Listen. Full crap. Put the courtside crap aside. This is me and you talking. I want to know. Was it a legit lap dance or was it a courtside, hussy dropping it low? I need to know.
No.
It was a professional. It was a.
What? No.
Were you making it rain on the girl? Is what I need to know.
What happened to courtside? Stays in courtside.
Kenneth.
He just woke up.
Kenneth, listen, this is me and you. I need to know, were you making it rain? Was this a professional or was she an amateur?
Why, you going to fix it or pay for a professional, Kendra? How can you fix it? If it wasn't.
Listen, I told you the Cash App's $, Ken. And then, if you would like to help out Kenneth and Papa's endeavors.
You better be quiet. Papa's up now.
I'm being careful. I'm putting my mouth on monitor.
Kenneth, I need to know.
He coughed and then
got a legit lap dance.
He's laying there with his mouth wide open.
I know, he's ready. Listen, Kenneth. Don't hide your face now, Michael.
Go, Kenny.
Michael Ann just.
I need to know. Well, I'm not even gonna say 1 to 10 because I know.
You're making Michael Ann become a butterfly. She's in her cocoon.
Kenny, I think you just made Kendra jealous.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, I just need to know, is this a professional or not? Because I think I could do it better.
Well, hold on, Kendra. The best part is he didn't come back with any crabs or.
Well, I don't have crabs either, for the love of God. I hope I don't. I'm a born-again virgin of 10 years.
Camp Goer 1 even said, "Mum's the word, Kenny."
Kenny, I need to know. I could do it better. Just know that. But did you enjoy yourself? Did you have fun?
Oh, I enjoyed every minute of it, for sure.
Good. I'm glad. That's funny.
Would you do it again, Kenny?
Were you a little shocked at some of it? See, this is why I need to know. Was it professional or was it like a... Was it professional or was it just a visitor?
Would you do it again?
Yes, I do it again.
See, there you go.
Yeah, but before my next questions, I need to ask, was it a professional or an amateur? You can just say that. You don't have to give me details. Just say amateur or professional.
Professional, I guess.
Okay, so it was not an establishment.
Sure. Is that courtside?
Listen, bonfires don't count. Was it at an establishment, Kenneth?
The magic circle works wonders.
At a campfire.
Listen, Kenneth, were you shocked at some of the things that she was able to do? Were you like fascinated?
Yeah, I was.
Or was it everything you expected?
He's never had a lap dance before, so how could he expect it?
Yeah,
Well, you watched
I've
movies
never.
before.
That was my very first experience.
Yeah, but you've watched movies
What now?
before. I mean, you know what a strip tease is.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did she do a handstand and do a split under your chin?
Kendra!
What?
Kendra, go watch Ron Jeremy's documentary.
Kenneth, did she do a split? Butt lands on your chest and then do a split.
No. I don't.
No,
A split, that would be painful.
No, like, you know, a handstand, and then you know what a split is. So it's an upside down, like, she's doing a handstand, leans against you, and then does a split. Do you see what does he get what I'm saying?
I kind of feel
Crystal,
like
give him the finger visual. Give him the finger visual.
You're losing me.
Kendra?
Did she look like the shape of a T? Her legs were the top of a T, and her body was the bottom part of a T.
You're fading out on me. You're cutting out.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
I don't know.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, now my question is,
Yes.
did she do a handstand, and then did she resemble the letter T? So her legs would be the top part of a T, and her body would be the bottom part of a T. Did she do that in a handstand? No. So, listen. So she was an unskilled dance. All right. So now I know that. I'll show you what a dance is, Kenneth. Not that I know.
In your swimsuit.
In my cowhide.
And I would enjoy every minute of it.
Oh, you're the best. Crystal, you missed it the other night. You know what Ron said?
Oh, boy.
Ron, you have to tell her. Just how you said it, too.
She was always talking about she liked to make people happy, and if she could make them grin, well, that was what she was trying to do. And I asked her if me and Tim both started grinning, would you get up there on screen nude? And that's the first time I ever
I would never put it past her.
Crystal, what do you guys take me for? What do you guys take me for? Listen, I would never do such a thing. I might pay somebody to do it, but because I can't do a handstand and do a split. I'm just letting that be known right now. Maybe back in the day, I maybe could have never done it, tried it. But I'm just saying that.
Ever since that fireworks incident, Kendra, you can't do a split.
Oh, I can. I still can. I still have it. All those years of cheerleading, I still have it. I can still stand against a doorway and have my leg extended to the top. Yeah.
See, I would never put it past her.
Listen, no, but coming up nude, I mean, gee, maybe in a back chat.
Well, yeah, not sure on the front chat. You don't want the whole right channel and everything else.
Listen, I'm like 10, 20 pounds away from my like goal weight. So maybe if I hit my goal weight, I'll be so happy I'll be like, yeah, look at me.
Lorraine and I will be your back door bouncers. We'll take the tab. It's a $50 cover charge.
Yep.
Each. Got to pay us $50. It's going to cost you $100 to come in the back, Chad.
Kendra.
Hello, Tana. Janice, I'm sorry. I will. I'll give him a break. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'll be nice.
Private chat only.
Listen, I never say never. I never say never. But Crystal, it was so funny because we were talking about, I said, sometimes I have no filter and I say whatever's on my mind. I said, but in a good way, a happy way. I like to make people laugh and have fun and smile. Not, if I'm ever offensive, just say, reel it in, Kendra, and I'd reel it in. And I said, just, in joking, having fun, that type of wild I am. And then all of a sudden he came out and said, would you ever think of coming on live? I said, what? It was so like lefty. I was dying laughing because that was the last thing I expected to come from his mouth. Because I look at him as being so sweet. And then the other night I found out how old he was. And then I almost had a heart attack and said, I'm going to hell in the handbasket for some of the things I said. I go, I apologize. I did not realize why you were that, much older. I said, my God. I said, that's terrible.
Good morning, Bill. Truth be told.
Kendra, all getting older is just getting more.
Tana, I can see your comments. No one blocked you. I can see you. I think Tana thought she got blocked. No, I can see your comment.
No, you're good.
See, now if I came up nude, I would definitely be getting blocked.
I know I would enjoy every minute of it.
Kenny.
I know, Kenny. But it was so funny when Ron said it because he said it with like a straight face, dead serious. No, not even a smirk on his face, and it just cracked me up. I thought I was gonna wet myself.
Oh Lord.
Every time I ever seen Kendra when she couldn't say a damn word.
Krista, how often am I for a loss of words? I literally was speechless. I went, I didn't know nothing. I opened my mouth and nothing came out.
Can you believe that what she said though? She said that Ron's so nice and innocent that I would really surprise me coming from him. I thought, God Almighty.
Right. Well, I think like that down south, like he's like that old school, have you ever seen what was the name of it? The Ranch. You ever see the series The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher?
No.
It's on Netflix.
Nope.
What's the guy who played in Rocky? You know, the really nice looking guy, Sam something. What is his name?
Sam Elliott.
The motorcycle. Yes. He plays Ashton Kutcher's father, and they own a ranch. And he's like that old school. His voice is just like you. Like, Ashton Kutcher reaches in the fridge for almond milk. He's like, what is that? Like, he's just like that old school, like, man's man. And that's what I look at Rod as being. So when he ever came out and said that, I almost died. It was just like, for me, I just don't picture him like, this is funny.
Hey, Janice, be nice.
Janice, I'm now quickly learning and finding this out. But I just, as like what we call around here, like an L7, like a square L7,
Yeah.
It was funny. So when he ever said it, just him saying the word nude, it cracked me up.
Oh, yeah, well, I ain't going to say that. Never mind.
I said Netflix. Listen, it's the accent. I said Netflix. Netflix. I say it fast and mumbled.
He is from Boston, so they say words a little different.
No.
Yeah, you do.
I said, well, I might have said Netflix. I said it fast, so Netflix probably sounded like Netflix.
Say whatever.
Whatever.
That's like when she says corn cake instead of pone cake.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, corn cake.
I could have sworn Papa was saying porn cake. I'm like, tell me this this older gentleman does not say porn cake. I'm like, is he saying porn cake? And nobody was reacting or saying anything. I'm like, it's got to be me. I don't want to say anything. And I'm like, I don't know what he's saying. I'm like, I have to. I'm like, are you saying porn cake? And he's like, porn cake, porn cake. And the more he said it, I swear to God, the more it sounded like porn cake. And then until they spelt it, and then I knew it was pone cake. I was like, oh, God, help me.
That's the way you say porn down here in the South.
Well, it sounded like porn cake. He's like, porn cake? I'm like, porn or pone?
That's what he was saying.
That's all right, because...
Kendra, do you ever breathe?
No.
I could tell because you're like, and
because I get excitable, like cracks me up.
I'm like, dang, does this girl even take 5 seconds to breathe? Like,
no, you know what it is? I hate. Say it, Ron.
Keep talking that fast while you're doing everything?
No, I usually don't like talk fast, but up on panel, it's like anxiety for me anyways. You know what I mean? Like I get that anxiousness. And then, so when I'm anxious, I'll talk fast and talk a lot. So that probably has something to do with it. But also, too, I don't like silence. Like, I don't like awkward silences. So I always feel like I have to be a filler in her.
What's wrong, Linda?
It's so horrible down here. Everybody talks real slow.
so Lorraine, I have a question for you.
Me, yeah.
So you're going to Florida right after the cruise, Kenny said? You're going to Disney?
Right after the cruise, we're going to Disney, yeah.
Yeah, and how long are you guys going to be there for?
12 days.
Very nice. So I hope to see lots of cool videos, you two.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going the night before the cruise because we're having the meetup at the hotel by the airport.
Right. We're at that hotel.
Right. And then we're going on the cruise. Then when we get off the cruise, I rented a handicap van that will fit both wheelchairs. And we're riding from Miami up to Orlando. And we're just going to hang around and chill that night. And then the next morning, we're going to Magic Kingdom. And then, and in the middle, we're having a meetup at Disney Springs. Because I got a ton of YouTube friends from Florida.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Paging Miss Tomorrow, Tim Tracker and Jen Tracker, Bob and Ashley, the WDW couple. Let me think of who else. Man.
The WD?
Yeah. Walt Disney World couple. WDW.
Okay,
nice.
All right, never mind. My mind was
So
somewhere.
do you guys have,
Go back on me.
more than just like going to the Magic Kingdom planned? Like, are you going to like
Oh no,
Epcot and all of that?
We're going. It goes Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. Then we go back to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. So we'll be in Magic Kingdom for Halloween. So I have to pay for the Halloween food to you spectacular.
Yeah.
They
I know what
take
you're
you out
talking
at 7:00, the regular ticket holders, and they have a party.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to that. We're also getting the photo passes so that we'll have professional photos taken as well as our videos and everything.
Oh, Kenny, you are going to love
So
it.
we're going to be doing live streams. We're going to be doing popcorn bucket giveaways. We're going to be doing vlogs and stuff like that. But yeah, I have an armload of people I know there that I'm going to meet up with. And
Very
see.
nice.
You're going to have to, Lorraine, Kenneth's going to be with you, right?
Kenny's going the whole trip, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're going to have to...
We rented a condo that sleeps 8.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
So
You're going to have to take him to Magic City then.
Where?
Magic City. You'll thank me later.
Yeah.
William, don't worry about it. You're good.
What else are we doing?
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so we'll be busy. He gets the whole master suite to himself, so he'll have a whole king size bed and a walk-in shower and a shower chair and
Well, I'm coming then. If he's a king size bed, I'm coming. Kenneth, move over.
Then we'll never get him into a park, Kendra. He'll never wake up.
No, strictly on a
in bed the whole trip with you.
Listen, no, strictly friend basis. We'll put an envisionary line. There's an envisionary line. He has to stay on his side, I'll stay on mine, but it's big enough for the both of us.
There's a whole nother bedroom that you can use.
No, I need a cuddle bug while I'm sleeping. I need a cuddle bug.
I'll buy you a stuffed animal. or Kenny will lend you one of his pillows.
No, you know what it is? I'm awful. Like, even there's been times where, like, we've gone, on sporadic trips, group of girls or something, all of a sudden we'd be out drinking or something. Someone would say, let's go to Miami for the weekend. And so it would be unplanned things, so we'd have to double up in the beds or something. And I don't mean to, but I have very, very long legs. And for some reason, I
have 36-inch legs.
Whoop. She just knocked herself off again.
She did.
She knocked herself out again.
Yeah. That's cool. I think you guys are going to have an excellent time between the cruise, Disney, everything else. Kenny, you're going to really enjoy it.
Well, the story was, I did the cruise-a-thon a year ago to be able to fundraise to get Kenny on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I became part of the board of directors. And then we were all going on the cruise. First, I was going by myself, and then my daughter decided she wanted to go. And then my daughter's like, well, let's do Disney after and whatever. And then we're like, well, why don't we see if Kenny wants to go? Because he's never got to go. And because Kenny and I have been talking like way back when we were on Mike's Live, like way back. Before I even met Down Under Cruisers, because I met Down Under Cruisers through Kenny.
Well, yeah, because I remember Kenny talking about that. You guys were talking about maybe going and doing something like that, or one day, taking him because he's never been there.
Right. We were talking about Disney, and Kenny says, I'll never get to go. I want to go, but I'll never get to go. And Rebecca and I are like, well, why don't we just take them? And then my son says, I'll help pay for it. We'll all get together as a family, and we'll just pitch in and give Kenny a blast. Let him have a great time. And why not? And why not?
So you're going to Disney for 12 days then?
12 days.
Yeah.
Wow, Kenny, you got a vacation of a lifetime.
Yeah. I owned my own business for quite a long time. So my kids got to go 2 times a year for 2 weeks at a time. Uh-huh. We'd drive down from Boston. I'd shut my flower shop, and because I owned a flower shop, and my husband was head chef at a big restaurant in Boston. So we and then I actually bought into a multi-million-dollar company. So we had money, and now we don't, but we had money. We're one of those families that, we're rich, then we're poor, then we're rich, then we're poor. Because shit happens, Ask Ron, you go through life and, good fortune comes, and then you're back at the bottom again, and then you got to
dig your way out.
Back up again. Actually, I have a great time being poor. I wasn't as happy with all that money. I sold my business because it was
be honest,
so
money can't buy happiness.
No, people who think that, and then people who look down their nose at me now because I have no teeth, no teeth. My hair's falling out from medications dealing with my lung cancer returning. And you're the first people to hear that. As you can see, my lips are turning blue. From not being able to breathe. I have oxygen at the end of my bed. But people don't know what they see on the camera. They have no clue what you're living with behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Don't take life for granted. Don't take people for granted. It's bull. People have invisible illnesses you can't see.
Right.
I have anxiety disorder really bad. So does my daughter. It's one of the reasons why I sold my business. Because of my husband and domestic violence, and then the company was causing so much anxiety on top of it. I have PTSD now. So for me to be able to give back or help someone like Kenny, to me, is God's work. You know what I mean? I'm not, I don't, there was a point where I wouldn't even talk about it because people were saying, you're just bragging about Kenny. No, well, you know what? I'm not. I'm his friend. I love him.
Yeah. Okay. So now that you've said that, I think that Kenny means so much to each and every one of us in our own special ways.
Right. And everybody's really protective of him, and I don't blame them.
Yes. And I think that's why Kendra was grilling him so much about that lap dance. I mean, it's not like she's jealous or anything. No. But she wants to make sure that Kenny, you weren't getting some smuck dance, and that you weren't. She wanted to make sure that you enjoyed yourself, probably knowing Kendra, because Kendra is protective. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, no, I come from where Kendra comes from. You know what I mean? Yeah. And people from Boston, just like Ron says, you get an old cowboy, and they all are the same. They all have the same. Pretty much the same mentality, the same honor system. Well, people in Boston are the same way. We take care of each other, even though, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to screw with us. That's like, you just don't want to. You don't want to screw with an old cowboy, and you don't want to screw with some of the women and some of the guys in Massachusetts either. Especially Italians. So Kendra and I, even though we haven't really met face to face, we grew up in the same crowds. We have some of the same friends.
You probably walked by Kendra one time at one of those establishments and not even now know that it was her. You know what I mean?
Well, I worked at a place called Hilltop Steakhouse, and I know Kendra was there all the time, and I worked there for almost 20 years. So I know Kendra must have been there 1,000,001 times. It was the largest steakhouse in the East Coast of the United States for quite a long time.
Wow.
You, Kendra, come back.
Is Kendra in your basement, Ron?
Nope.
What happened? She hyperventilated.
She may have had to go charge her phone.
Why don't people plug their phone in when they're online? Mine's plugged in.
No, Kendra does. Kendra plugs her phone in. And trust us, Kendra could have her phone plugged in, the damn thing still would die.
Oh, she needs her phone. She needs a new phone.
It says, Catherine says, the community here is pretty amazing. They are more good people than they are bad apples. Right. It is, it is. And I think that's what's really drove me back to YouTube, because I got sick for a while there. I got very depressed. I got wore out, and I lost a lot of people. And I'm like,
I just got over that. I just had that happen to me. This is my first week back. I couldn't even come up on a live without breaking out in tears.
Yeah.
I was throwing up just thinking of going live or going up on a panel.
Yeah.
I just lost 4 people last month, and 3 of them were they had the shot,
Right.
the 3 shots, got, and died.
I've had
One right after the other.
I've had it 3 times.
Yeah.
And I've fully vaccinated. So
Yeah.
I can relate.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yep. So no, and I'm very excited about going on this cruise with
I can't
everybody.
wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you.
I think we're all going to have a great time, truthfully.
So what are you doing after the cruise?
I don't care nothing about going on a cruise, but I'd like to be a little mouse in the corner watching this cruise.
I think, Ron, if you went on the cruise and we set you up in a chair with a beer, and you could people watch us all our shenanigans, you'd be so tickled. You'd be rolling on the floor. Just the hell with the ship being there. Just forget about the ship. Just watching us be characters.
He could be the #1 YouTube star by videotaping all of us.
Exactly. Can you imagine the subscribers?
You're talking about me and Kenny would be by the pool, and I'd be punching him. Hey, Kenny, boobs.
Yeah, you two would be trouble.
Problem is, Ron, is there's not that many women on the cruise that wear revealing bathing suits as you think there are.
You could put Ron on one side, Kenny on the other side, and Ron sees America on the other side, and Ray next to all of that. That would be one heck of a panel.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll have them surrounding the pool. But Ron sees America has to hold an upside-down pineapple. That way he gets the swingers. Ray gets all the I won't go into that, but we can talk about Ray some other time, not on camera. I love you, Ray. You know that. He's going to throw me off a cliff when I go out to meet him in California. He goes.
Well, you can't tell me much about them cruises. I went on 3 or 4 of them when I was about 20 years old.
They've changed since then.
Huh?
They've changed since then.
Well, that was about, I guess there were 10 of us that get together and go on them cruises, and we were all like 20-something years old. And I don't know how it is now, but back then, there'd be about 15 women for every damn guy on that cruise. And that's the reason we went on them.
Oh, yeah, you go to spring break kind of cruises, yeah. That's what we need to book Kenny on next, the spring break cruise.
I don't think I could handle a damn spring break in Florida again.
You'd need a pacemaker when we got you off the ship after that.
We could send him on a cruise that requires optional clothing.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend who got bumped off a cruise because they wanted to book a whole ship for a nude cruise.
I saw that.
I got to keep track. I'm supposed to go live in about 7 minutes.
I saw that.
Yeah, imagine that. The ship was like a quarter to half booked, and then they go, nope, we'll put you on a different ship. We'll rebook you because we got somebody who wants to book the whole ship.
It was like a private event, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine, though, being like working for the Carnival, or let's say Carnival? I was a cruise person that worked on the ship. Can you imagine being that cruise person and seeing all them people and having to? I couldn't do that.
I waitressed and bartended, and I don't think I'd want to wash those chairs off.
Chairs, I wouldn't know how to handle them if they came sat in the dining room like that. I mean, just places that.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's got the same thing, just different shapes and sizes. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not looking at whether they're naked or not. They're more going, oh my God, how are we going to make this ship hygienic again?
Right.
So,
Maybe the ship was going to dry dock and not coming out after.
yeah. It's like, okay, it's like the decontamination unit after you have a sick ship, a ship that everybody caught the flu or whatever, it's like park it and hose it all out.
Right.
Just open all the doors and windows and hose it all out.
Add lots of bleach.
I wouldn't want to clean it.
Yes, Kenny has mentioned over and over that he had a fantastic time at all of his meetups. That's one thing I could say about Kenny. Kenny is not negative hardly about anything. But he will tell you if you make him mad or if he gets upset or
oh thank goodness I've never made him mad. No. I think I'd cry.
Or if he doesn't like something,
he'll tell you that. Because I would feel like I disappointed him.
Yeah. Even Michael Ann said, not enough hand sanitizer. Not enough sanitizer. I agree, Michael Ann.
Answer one question. Yeah, I would probably. Yeah. He had a question for me. He said, "If I mailed you a pineapple pen, would you wear it on the cruise?" Yes, I would.
Aw.
Have you ever been to a nudist colony, Crystal?
Only a beach. And I was like, I didn't know what it was. Like I was like 5, 6 years old, and we just happened to go to this beach one day, and my parents didn't know it was there, and we just came across it, and it was like, oh, my dad's hands went over my eyes real fast.
I had a friend of mine that owns a Coke dealership in Austin, and he called me one day, and well, we were bass fishing, and he got a phone call. Well, there's a big nudist colony there in Austin, Texas, on that lake out there. He called me and said, man, they didn't run out of Coke. Said, I need to get a truck and take them out there. So you want to go with me? I said, yeah, I'll go. And we got out there, and that was enough for me right there, because about 99% of them damn people needed to put clothes on. It seemed like, it wasn't very good looking people. Ooh.
Hey, Rock, look, it's Rocky's girlfriend.
There you go.
Look at my husband worked on a nudist colony as a carpenter, and they would try to get them to do clothing optional, but their company that they worked for was like, no, you keep your clothes on, you're not there to participate. And my husband said there was some people there that would just like really, like you would turn your nose on, he said, because they were just,
oh yeah, they don't
like he goes, they flaunt around like they're the best looking things on the face of the earth, and he goes, some of it's just not even worth to even want to look at,
Yeah, they need to put an age limit. I gotta go, guys. Anybody after Ron's done wants to come over, wants to come up, I'll pin the link at the top. We can kind of take the party over there, okay?
Okay.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, because I'm going to shut it down here in a few minutes.
Okay, Ron, thanks. I'll catch you later.
Be good, Lorraine. Yeah, you're right about that, Michael Ann. I know the bikinis and the string bikinis and everything have got real popular, but there's not many women that can put a string bikini on and look good. They look better in something that covered a little bit more. Or
I agree.
I'm
not a skinny mini board person, and I don't have. Hello, I had 3 kids. I got a little Dunlap in me, love handle, a big old booty Judy. I like to cover myself up properly.
Well, it's sort of funny now is that the way things have changed because half these little old gals, 17, 18 years old, done been to a plastic surgeon 2 or 3 times. You know, it's crazy.
Yes, I can totally agree with you, you know. Or Livy will make the comments once in a while. She's like, "I'm fat," or she might get a little roll on her, and next thing you know, she's like, "I can't eat this for dinner." And I'm like, I throw it right in front of her. I'm like, "You'll sit at this table and eat every single bite of this, or I'll shove it down your throat. Don't ever tell me that you're fat. You are 15 years old. You're athletic." And honey, you've been wearing the same size pants the day you entered 6th grade. That's something to be very proud of.
Well, and you know, the, Hollywood puts one thing out that's supposed to be that's the way it is. And you know what's funny about that? Most men are not really geared that way anymore. It used to be, but now with plastic going on, uh, I think most men like a little bit more curve than you know
They
they
like the
used
natural look,
to.
you know? Scott, I would like to see you make a 15-second video of you being in a string bikini and post that to YouTube as a short. I guarantee you get lots of likes.
Kicking, I've been in a string bikini a few times, and then she put it back on.
What you doing, Kenny?
And I'm glad.
You're gonna drop the link,
You're looking all serious.
huh?
You're looking all serious.
I am.
Yeah, in your mysterious ways, like kind of like you got this thing going through your head, like, if you only knew, guys, if you only knew. What are you thinking about over there, Mr. Boobs?
You can tell what Kenny's thinking about because he'll be sitting there and he get real quiet and his ears will start turning red.
Kenny, did you see what Scott said to you?
Hey, Scott, that might be a little painful.
Uh-oh, Roy's back.
Yeah. Does Becky know you're in this chat, Roy?
I don't think we want to know what Kenny's really thinking, Michael Ann. I got a migraine tonight, guys.
Ooh.
And it just comes on out of nowhere. Like I don't know what's causing them. And then when I get a really bad onset of them, like I get real bad dizziness with it.
You know what you might try, Crystal? I'll get a migraine every great once in a while. Most of the time I can stop them if I realize it's getting started. And the way I wound up stopping them most of the time was I go hit some ibuprofen or something, Motrin or something like that, and then hit that damn nose spray and lay down and get my head back. A lot of the time in migraines are sinus that it's way in the back of your damn head.
Oh, mine are like right here.
You might try that though. I can stop mine a lot of the time doing that.
I have to take it's a prescription pill I have to take. And if I take one of those right now, I won't sleep for 2 days because it's like a huge caffeine. It's got caffeine in it. And I think that's part of my problem is I stopped drinking pop again. So
I don't know what causes mine. I don't get them very often, but
oh, you were at the fire with Scott and Marshall and Greg. Aw.
You wouldn't believe what Becky told us about you, Roy.
Yeah, Roy, you missed it.
You'll have to go back and watch the replay.
She said you were a naughty boy. You were talking about going to see the Magic Circle, looking for Wonder Hussy.
Isn't that your buddy, Kenny? Wonder Hussy?
Well, Crystal was the one that introduced me to that channel at first.
I don't give a damn who introduced you to it. I said, isn't that a buddy of yours?
Well, I do like her videos.
What?
I will say.
Scott said, Janice, I thought someone broke into our house the other day. There was a naked man in the bathroom that I've never seen before. Oh, Jesus. I didn't read it all until just now. Scott.
About like me, I get up in the morning and walk in there and look in the mirror and think, who in the hell is that old son of a bitch? You know, that's fun. It's funny. I can't believe I'm as old as I am. I don't feel like that. But I don't feel any different than I did when I was 30. And I still pretty well do what the hell I want to. I mean, you know. And then I see some of these people run around at 40 years old and they can't hardly get out of bed. I think, damn, I guess I'm lucky, you know, but I was always doing stuff. I never have stopped. And it's just like these live streams. I like to have a good time. And if I start getting in a bad mood, I'm going to do something to get me out of it. I think that's the hardest thing on people there is. I know some 90-year-old people that are just 20 years old mentally, and I know some 20-year-olds that are 90 years old mentally. I mean, there's a lot of attitude goes into that.
Right.
No, my birthday's not today, Janice. When I fill out, I don't ever put my birthday on something like Facebook or
your actual birthday.
Yeah, actual birthday.
It's his pretend birthday.
Yeah. No, my son's birthday is tomorrow. My son and my brother, both. April Fool's Day. Yeah, that's something I noticed. You ever notice anybody that as they get older, that the mirrors in the house get smaller? Oh, is your birthday April the 1st, Janice? Yeah.
Aww.
But my brother and my son both were April 1st. Well, folks, y'all about ready to wrap this thing up. We done bumping 2.5 hours again.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to.
Time flies when we're having fun.
Yeah, I can't believe there's still 24 people in here.
And see, you want to end the live? I don't want to end the live stream on 24 people.
We started that other night, and it was 5 hours before we got out of here. That's no joke, wasn't it, Kenny?
Well, we lost my partner in crime.
Yeah.
She hopped down and got in the chat.
Okay, I wasn't thinking that. Yeah, see there, they you see these young people build these houses and they got these full-length mirrors and mirrors on the ceiling and all that kind of business. Uh-oh. Hello, Sean.
Oh, see, now we can't go. Down Under Cruisers is here.
Well, you know what I was talking about, what the ratio of men to women? That's why Sean stays in that business.
You're going to drop the link and let him come on up, and I'll be the only girl on the panel.
My dog sitting over there snoring up a storm. That's the only thing bad about those little old bulldogs or terriers.
Yeah.
They snore. Lord help.
So Livy watches those two little French bulldogs, and the one, when she was a baby, the dad would flip her over and hold her like a baby and rub her belly. But when she does, she puts her head back and she snores like there's no tomorrow. And it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Them little old French bulldogs are neat little dogs.
If we could afford it, I would so buy Olivia one.
Boy, they're high though. Woo!
Yeah, they're like almost a $4,000 dog to buy, if not more.
Yeah.
I want the purplish gray one that has the blue eyes.
Oh, they're beautiful. But they have a lot of trouble with them little dogs.
They do. And they're allergic to a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Me and my wife had a Boston Terrier, I call them screw-tail bulldogs. They're really not. But that's why I bought this pup. But I never found him. I looked for a month and a half before I found one, a male like I wanted. And I really didn't, when I first got around this dog, I really wasn't impressed because he had so much white on his face. But now I sort of like that. He's a little bit different. He's like me, he's a little bit of an oddball.
Now, is that the same type of dog that Lorraine showed us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. Mine's just bigger than Lorraine, though. He's on the big side of them. He weighs like 31 pounds. So
he's a good sized dog.
Yeah. And hers probably weighs 20, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he is solid muscle. I'm talking about I can hold my hands out even, straight out, and he'll jump up and grab my sleeve. He can jump that high and run.
Kenny, Sean says that he is only here for a short few minutes to warn Kenny not to continuing corrupting innocent Ron.
You tell
that.
Sean, if you were in here earlier, you would have seen Kenny corrupting Ron, all right? He corrupted all of us.
I've learned a whole lot getting in these lives with Kenny. You know he's still thinking when he does that.
Kenny's like, I don't know. The teacher's sitting down below all of us. I've learned a lot. You can tell he's giggling over there. You can see him.
He act like I tell you when you can tell Kenny's getting sort of turned on is his ears will start turning red and he'll get his telephone and start looking at them porn channels again.
No. I got Lorraine on.
You got one porn channel on? Is that all?
No, I got Lorraine on.
Oh. I didn't know she had a porn channel.
Lorraine's on.
Has an infatuation with upside down pineapples and something about pillows.
If I was to go on that damn cruise, I would have me a t-shirt made that my name is not Ron Apple. I don't like pineapples across the back of it. See, what was Ron's name before he changed it?
You talking about Ron Sees America?
Yeah.
It was just Ron C. The Ron and then the letter C.
Yeah, okay. I knew he changed it. I
Yes,
got
boy, he sure is. Our little Kenny is growing up.
yeah. Kenny,
What's
you
that?
you think it's bad now? If you get off into a couple of doses of that motorboating, you won't never be the same, Bubba.
I will probably enjoy every minute of it.
How does that motorboating go again? No, I'm joking.
I would probably enjoy every minute of it.
Just don't let one of them nipples give you a black eye. What's wrong?
I'm in the wrong chat. Kenny B, what can I say?
Mm-mm-mm. That's what Janice is always talking about. Said if she turned around real fast, that she'd black both my eyes. What's wrong, Michael Ann?
He does a better imitation than I did.
I've had more practice.
Well, I hope so.
I've got some ladies that are friends of mine that have been friends for years, and there's a couple of them are just crazier than a damn bedbug. Y'all think I'm funny or crazy? These two gals are something else now. And that one gal was talking about she got married, and she'd been married about, I don't know, 20 something years. And she said, said things sure do change. Said we took and said it was our anniversary here a while back, and we decided we wanted a romantic anniversary, and said we got up there and checked in the same hotel in the same hotel room, and said we got up in that room and said my husband used to take and sit there and take his finger and flip the end, both nipples at the same time and watch them pop back up. Then now he reaches to each side and pushes them back together. I like to have died. She said, and there's something else too. Said when we got married, said that night I was sitting on the side of the bed crying because it was too big. And this time he was the one sitting on the side of the bed crying because it was too big.
My dad's dreaming in his sleep.
Kendra. But I gotta stay in practice, Michael Ann.
Yeah, you never know when you might find a good woman.
Shit, I run like so.
And she asks him if if he knows how to motorboat.
Yeah.
But I think Ron would ask her what kind of motorboat. You want the kind that's got the trolling motor, or do you want the real thing?
It's a battery charge.
It's a jump start.
Yeah. Crystal, there ain't a woman alive could put up with my butt. Now, I'm so damn spoiled. No, you couldn't either.
Oh,
I'm
you'd be surprised.
Doing what the hell I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. I've dated a few old gals around here and it's so funny that there's about 4 or 5 ladies that I've gone out with and had a good time.
That's
And,
good.
but the thing about it is, about the third time you take them out, they're wanting to move in with the damn suitcase, or really get serious. Now, I'm not into that now.
And you'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I am 65 years of age. We ain't playing that game. You got your house. I got my house. We
That's
can go
right.
out on the weekends and have fun. And that's as far as this is going to go.
But it's amazing that there's so many people out there that's just got to be married. I mean, it just freaks me out. I can't, it's hard enough to stay married as it is if you're really hooked up on somebody.
Right.
And I can't imagine just to get married to be married. Mm.
Yeah. And
That's
if
the
you're
reason
not
I like.
really happy, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're existing. That's it. I mean, how many women would sit there and put up with me cutting up and going on like I do on here every night?
not a lot.
Not a lot. That's right.
No, and that's what my husband and I were talking about. Like, he's like, I'm glad that you have friends from all over the world and you like to get up and talk with them. He's like, but there's 2 things I ask. You don't neglect me as your husband and you don't neglect the house,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I totally understand that, because he'll hear me giggling through the night out here. And he's like, what are you guys talking about? Or he'll go back and watch some of the lives because he subscribes. And he'll say, did you really teach them how to do that? He's like, I wish I was there to see their face, and he doesn't say much. He knows that I'm a jokester. I like to have fun. I like to make people laugh because it's just my personality,
Well, that's the way I am. It's like this live right here. Now, what?
Sean, he's like talking about being happy. Has anyone ordered the corn cob butter thingy?
I'm back.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Perry does. And I got one lady I go out with. She's got her own travel trailer and lives about 60 miles from here. And that worked out pretty good.
So I was always raised, well, not by me, but my other single girlfriends would say, Crystal, how would she say that? Pals, bluntly use the word, pals fuck, friends don't. I was like, oh, okay. So she goes, if that's my pal, you know what we're going to do tonight. And I was like, oh, it's only tonight, huh? She goes, well, it's a once a week thing. I was like, I don't want to hear that shit. Get out of here.
No, so you're in the doghouse tonight, Roy?
Do what? Am I in the doghouse?
No, Roy.
Oh, Roy. I was fixing to say.
Because he's got the RV and he has the clam, and I said, the clam or the doghouse? He goes, dual purpose. So I said, she's in the RV now. I'm in the clam. Or you're in the doghouse tonight?
What did Janice say? I'm never eating corn again, Sean. I told Kenny I could get him one for the cruise. I'm going to order everybody one for the cruise. I need to know how many bodies are going.
Not eating corn on the cob on the cruise.
Hey, Sean, Kenny said that he wants one of those Swedish massages. Roy, have you seen the corn cobbler yet?
Yeah.
Roy saw it? Oh, yeah, he was up here on the panel that night. I showed it.
That's the one I deleted.
Oh.
I agree, Janice.
I tell you what, I have noticed one thing about this live chat here. And I don't think I've seen a single flat-chested woman on this live.
Yeah, you did. You saw mine last night because I didn't have bra on.
Hmm?
Said, yeah, you did because I didn't have a bra on last night.
Like you said, you had yourself up here.
Yeah, and when you see me go like this,
Look at Michael.
So wait a minute, I don't have a bra on either. Covering them up.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it could rub the wrong way, Sean, if you don't have butter or something where the little prongs are.
Catherine, I think we done ruined you. You done got where you're crazy as the whole bunch that folks on here are.
have a good night, Sean.
Night, Sean.
Oh, John. Be good, bud.
See, Kendra, sorry, my phone died.
Oh.
Damn.
Must have been a good dream.
Yeah, it must have been. I know Daddy's awake now.
Too late.
Damn dog. That dog has got claws like razor blades. He keeps me cut up all the time. You talk about a fight, try to trim his toenails. God almighty. You come up here and tell him yourself, Kendra.
I blame Roy and Becky. They did a shout out once, and here I am. Well, Catherine, we're glad to have you.
Yeah.
See, that was a good shout out. Thank you, Roy and Becky.
That's what we got for our dog, Janice, the little Dremel thing.
You can't hold. I can't hold this dog down, and then do his nails too. I might get somebody to help me.
Hello, I'm sorry, my phone had died.
Oh, I thought you were practicing for the lap dance.
Hello, Papa. Hello, Papa.
You hear that, Dad? No, nobody called my name. That's Kendra. Hey.
How you doing, hon?
I'm trying to open my eyeballs. You do know it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to close my eyeballs.
I figured if you heard my voice, you would wake up.
Oh man, I gotta get my head on straight. My head's crooked.
Hey, Kenny.
Your head's crooked. Oh Lord.
Is that a troll there or not?
I was wondering the same thing.
So was I, and so was Janice.
Oh.
No,
I don't think so. Y'all just about let me oversleep.
If you guys are mods, you can click on their thing, their icon, and it will say go to channel.
It doesn't have any content, so he's probably just a supporter.
True.
So
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
he's not hurting nothing.
Y'all watching too, huh? Boy, I tell you what, there's some bloodthirsty women in this thing. Trolls don't have a chance.
Well, we got
Why? You getting naked?
Do what?
Did you say you're getting naked?
No. He said trolls don't have a chance. There's some bloodthirsty women in here.
Oh, I thought he said his bloodthirsty woman. I thought he was referencing the fact that he was gonna get naked.
No, he's got a channel and he's also a supporter. They have a channel. I just saw it. So
Ron, don't act offended. You just asked me 3 nights ago if I would get naked.
He does have a channel? Are we talking? What are we talking about? We're talking about the young Sofron fast vlog. Is that the one? Because I just clicked on his and it doesn't come up as no it comes up as no content.
No, it's right here.
Well, he probably hasn't made content yet. Yep.
Okay, well he must have 2 accounts and that must be his main account. His backup account.
Hey, Papa, was he dreaming about me?
Was you dreaming about?
All the time.
He says all the time.
I love Papa.
Is he still in here? I think he's from either the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know Philippines.
No, we're talking about this person in the chat.
Oh, I'm so mad. I should have got cigarettes earlier and I didn't.
Kendra's got to make a store run.
Oh, I don't want to. I'm looking at the clock and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I don't feel like driving to the store right now.
You going?
But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
It seems like to me like I heard somebody say they was wrong.
You heard somebody say that they were brawlers?
No.
No.
In your dream, maybe. But actually, I am. If you want to get technical, I am. But I didn't say it.
Here we go.
Man, I thought I heard somebody say they went without a bra or wasn't wearing a bra or something. I think that's why I started
I can imagine you coming alive.
I started to open anyway. I don't know about the rest of my body, but my eyes come alive.
He needs a TENS unit.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's Marshall's birthday.
Hey, you need some drugs.
Roy, you'll have to tell Marshall we said happy birthday.
Yes, please.
Happy birthday to Marco.
Give him big old kisses for us. Mwah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, does
So it
Papa
was
know
you
about your
talking
last
about
dance,
the other night?
Huh?
Talking about what, Scott? Refresh my brain here.
Kenneth?
I think he's talking about the corn cob thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Kenneth, you're not going to ignore me.
Yeah.
You tell Papa about your last dance?
No, not
Night,
really.
Meg.
But I think you found out on somebody else.
Tried to get him drunk. Cool.
Okay, Egg.
Corn cob, hand job, part of my
What did you say?
Good night, folks.
I just had to go on mute. Crystal, did you hear that?
Her name old one.
Yeah.
way.
What's that now?
I said, can I use that corn cob hand job to butter my pineapple?
Corn cob, hand jobs, and butter my pineapple.
Can he use that corn cob hand job to butter his pineapple?
Papa, you can do whatever you'd like.
Whatever floats your boat.
That's the one the t-shirt you ought to make and give it to Ron C's. Butter my pineapple.
Okay, Scott. Are we friends on Facebook? I will send it to you and you will get a kick out of it.
No, he doesn't do Facebook. He only does YouTube.
Oh, Michael Ann is the only one that knows how to email that thing too.
Well, you talking about who? Ron C's or me?
No, Scott.
Janice says she doesn't grant wishes anymore.
Not touching that one.
Scott, have you seen this video?
I'll email it to him.
Hold on. Ron, may I show this video once?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go, Scott, just for you. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought.
Oh my God, not the video again.
Simply grab the Cobb Quickie. Hands down.
Here we go.
My newest invention here.
Ron, put her on big screen by yourself.
Hands down the easiest way to butter your corn on the cob on a hot summer day. Simply grab yourself a fresh stick of butter and using our patent-pending firm grip design, place the butter directly onto the center spikes. Then simply go to town buttering your corn on the cob from top to bottom. No matter what your technique is, get the job done this summer when you use the Cobb Quickie.
You better cut that back off, girl.
I rolled it in.
You go.
Oh, that is hysterical. I can't believe that is the thing. That is hysterical.
There you go, Scott. There's your Cobb Quickie.
Great advertisement. Great advertisement.
It could be yours for a low price of $49.99.
And if you order now, you get a 2-for-1.
Or get the Mr. Allen special 2-for-1.
You get 2 for the price of 1. For a low payment of $19.99.
You need that necklace.
Okay, you can take me off the big square now, please. Roy's playing the monkey game down there. I think I scared Scott away. Well, I don't know what to say about that.
That is hysterical.
What do you want?
Okay, now I'm not playing that video no more. If anybody else wants to see it, they have to go watch repeated lives.
Not only does she flash pictures, but she also does videos.
Well, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I'll Facebook message it to you.
There, Kenny's got it.
My picture or the video?
Yeah, all this noise
Don't worry, no news.
the dog's making, you know what he wants? A treat.
Oh, well, give him a treat, Dad.
He ate the rest of them a while ago. He's out of luck tonight. Crazy dog.
Hey, Kenny, we got to teach you the new line dance called the Hoedown.
Hoedown?
Yeah. When we go on the cruise, I'll teach it to you. I wonder just how many ER visits that thing has caused. Right?
Ow! Oh, you better quit biting me.
Well, should we go over and raid Lorraine?
Do what?
I said, should we go over and raid Lorraine?
Yeah, I'm thinking to shut it down. Well, this is what happens. Now we like 10 minutes being 3 hours now.
Okay, so now we gotta wait till 3 hours at least. Oh my goodness, Adventures in Xanadu is in here.
Now you know her.
She just said, well, butter my corn and spank
Yeah.
my squash. Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, I have to admit that. I'm going to tell you what, seriously, I can't believe how many people know about this channel.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, it really is. It just, I'd have never dreamed that many. I can go in just about any live now, and they'll say something about it, or how much fun to have in here and that kind of stuff.
Well,
it
it
really
is.
surprised me.
It's like you said, we don't cross that line.
No.
Or if we did, you've said, okay, I'm going to delete this live stream,
Well, and that was the thing about that deal. That one night I deleted it, we were all just about one step ahead of the ball game. It wasn't just one of us,
right?
And so that worked good. But I am shocked how many people really like it. But I think I was smart picking the time.
Yeah, for sure.
When I was coming on, I think that really helped.
I have TikTok.
Bless you.
I have TikTok, but I only have TikTok because my daughter has TikTok and I have to watch what she's doing on it.
You can't keep me all to yourself, Ron, in the basement. I've been down there. I did it again. I bumped myself off.
You need to figure out which button makes things happen.
No, I do not mess with TikTok. I do not.
You keep playing with the wrong button, Kendra.
I don't.
No, I don't have TikTok. I have Instagram. No, what it is when I go onto the chat to look at the chat, the button right above it is the refresh button, so it puts me right back into the basement. So that's what I keep doing. I have to be careful.
The button above what?
When I put on the chat, when I click the chat comes up, the X for the chat is up at top, and right above that is the refresh button. So when I hit that refresh button, it puts me back into the basement. It refreshes me. Button. What? Oh, you're making fun of the way I say button?
Well, hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
So, baby, no.
Yeah, I have TikTok. Hold on, I'll tell you what my channel thingy is.
I have Instagram. It's the same as my name.
My tickety talk is.
Ask Dad. He's seen some wild stuff on that TikTok. Scott knows.
So Scott, my TikTok is at. Here, I'll put it in the comments.
My avatar picture, I look so tan.
I've got 2 or 3 people trying to talk me into getting on TikTok, but I don't know if I want to fool with it or not. I tell you what, there's 4 or 5 programs coming up though that are going to give YouTube a fit if they keep coming on. There's several of them coming up.
And that is.
Do what?
You said that there was a couple of programs coming up that's going to give YouTube a fit.
Yeah, they've got some video programs coming up that's got about the same platform as YouTube, and they're paying too. I mean, they're monetizing.
What are those play?
I'd have to go back and look at it.
There's bingo, Bigo, or whatever they call it, Bigo. Twitch.
There's 3 or 4 of them. It's crazy if YouTube getting with some of these folks. They're just busting people off for nothing. You know, taking their channels down.
Yep.
And most of the time, if you can get it back. But
oh, you know what? It won't let me put my TikTok on there. So, okay, Scott, my TikTok is at and then my first name, Crystal, and that's CRYSTAL. My last name, Wagner, WAGNER 92.
crazy dog. Quit. Turn loose. I guess I like YouTube because I sort of know how to motivate around it. I didn't say motorboating either.
Kenneth, did you motorboat with the stripper?
Motorboat, no.
He didn't know what that was until we told him.
Yeah, Kendra missed a good motorboating, didn't you? I was showing Kenny how he needed to do that.
Hello, this is me.
I must have done a pretty good job because it made Michael Ann leave.
Oh,
no, she said good night.
She said she's getting tired. She's about to fall asleep.
I know. I'm debating on whether I need to go to the store or.
Scott, I sent you a message on TikTok.
How the wind's blowing up your way, Kendra?
How the wind's blowing up your way, Kendra?
It was a little windy earlier. It settled down a little bit. It settled down, but it was warmer earlier. It was weird. It was like kind of like that misty kind of cool, but then it would be like warm. It was weird. So I think the winds are coming up from the south.
Yeah, I didn't know if that's storm.
Yes.
Just don't split when you do it. Ouch. That sounds painful.
Well, it depends on what you're talking about.
He said spit. She said spit, not split.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I literally thought that said split. Okay.
We know where the hell your mind's at.
I was like, that would be painful for us guys if we tried to do that.
And like, my question is, if you were doing a split, what the heck are you motorboating?
That's what you were talking about, motorboating, and Kenny done talking about doing the splits.
Oh, that's funny.
So I just sent a message to that channel. And so I get it purposely because like all of my nieces have it, my nephews have it, and my daughter has it. Libby's got, geez, hold on. Libby's got 2,662 followers.
Wow.
Who does?
My daughter.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know how many I have.
Here's one of Libby.
She's cute.
She's gonna kill me. I'm so glad her boyfriend's not on here.
She's cute. All right, I'm gonna hop down. I think I have to go to the store and get cigarettes. Ugh, I don't want to.
You're always doing that, girl.
I know, because I always think, oh, I can get till the morning, and I'll just get them in the morning. And then I don't, and then I end up staying awake, and then I can't sleep, and then I get stuck going out at 3 in the morning.
I'm trying to get her to do this to her hair. Can you see the... She's got it purple and maroon.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's singing that I'm a Mr. Bubblegum.
Oh, yep.
I think she's doing that TikTok.
Oh, that's cute.
Kendra, how old are your kids?
My son is 26, and my daughter is going to be 20 in the end of July.
You broke up. I didn't hear the last part.
My daughter's going to be 20 the end of July, and my son just turned 26.
Okay.
And I'm 44.
They grow up in a hurry, don't they?
Yes, they do. They definitely do. I can't believe she's going to be 20. She acts like she's about 25 anyways. Mm. I call her, I tell her, I go, you're like having a broke best friend. I go, that thinks I'm a millionaire.
There's no way you can deny that, youngin.
What'd he say?
Because there ain't no way you can deny that, youngin.
No, there's no denying her, unfortunately.
She's a spitting image of you from what I think.
She's a spitting image of you from what he's seen.
Yeah, she is. She's funny. The things that come out of her mouth, boy. Whew.
Well, I ain't heard her speaking, but I saw the one about you and the birds.
Yep. In the video, she is. She does resemble me.
Okay, one. The one with the birthday one.
Yep.
I would have swore that was you when you was 16.
Oh, it's funny.
He would have sworn that was you when you was 16.
Yeah, no, she does resemble her mother, but she's a lot prettier than me.
Yeah, it's hard to convince me. I wouldn't be able to. The only way I can tell you all apart now is your hair color.
Yep, she's got the dark hair. She also has the dark skin tone because she's half Dominican, so she has that perfect skin tone. And now she's all ripped and cut up too. She has that perfect figure because she's been doing the shot put. So they have them in the gym one week and then out throwing the next week, and they alternate. So she's in really good shape.
Meg says to say hi to you. Meg.
Oh, hi, man.
Kendra, I've got a nephew. Well, he went to college on it, but he had United States record on the shot put for a while.
Oh, really? Yeah, my daughter holds both the indoor and outdoor for here in Swampscott. Wow. And she goes to a Division I school for the track. She goes to UMass.
Well, that kid went to West Point off that scholarship he got off the shot put.
Good for him. Yeah, she started out with a volleyball, and then sophomore year she did the track and did the shot put. Her sophomore year wasn't that great. She really wasn't that dedicated to it. And then the junior year, she really went in ready to go and ready to play, and she did unbelievable. And then senior year was phenomenal. So she holds the indoor and outdoor for the track, the record.
You know, that's something that cracks me up. When I was growing up, very few girls were into sports.
Yep. See, I did the cheerleading.
And now I think there's more girls in sports than there are guys. It's just crazy.
Definitely, even the boys' sports, the girls are allowed to play. You know what I mean? But Because I think the rule is if they don't have a girls' team, then the girls are allowed to try out for the boys if they don't have a girls' team. Like for football, obviously they don't have a girls' football, so the girls are allowed to try out. Now, whether they play or make it or whatever, that's a whole other story. And I think for the hockey, I think now we have a girls' hockey team. But I know that in the past, when I was in school, there was one of my friends played on the boys' hockey team. She was unbelievable, wicked good.
Ooh, I like to get.
But I think now they have a girls' hockey, so now that she would have to play. Now the girls have to go with the girls, you know.
When I was growing up, I boxed with Golden Gloves and then boxed amateur, and I got in the service for. I stayed in the boxing up there, and I got up to where there were 5 military bases in San Antonio, and I'd won all my weight divisions except for 2. I had two more matches to be on the top on all of them, and we had a woman that was a white, and she decided she was going to get in that boxing tournament, and came up through the ranks. My next fight after the one I had I was gonna be against her. And I was talking to her one day, and I said, "Now look, I'm gonna tell you something. If you crawl in the ring and put that pair of boxing gloves on, you took that skirt off. And I'm not gonna cut you slack like these other dudes have been doing. So don't if you want to get after it."
Penny,
think before you enter.
I'm gonna do for you on the cruise. You weren't here that night that I showed this, but I'm going to find somebody on the cruise to make this for you and serve it to you for breakfast, dinner, or lunch.
Oh God, Crystal!
Oh Lord!
That a damn sure keep me from getting hooked up and married again.
What is wrong with you?
Enjoy every minute of it too.
That's right, because it's food.
But anyway, that old gal got in the ring with one of my buddies, and he didn't play. He went ahead and got with it, and that got her out of there. And then she was raising hell because she said that wasn't fair. What? Goddamn, you getting a men's boxing tournament? You better be ready to play.
So
some of these little old gals playing football are good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Ivy does, it's called Sports Theory Football, and it's a class through the school, and they work out, they do plays, like pass plays, and they do they even have 2 days where they just straight up run and everything, and then they have to meet like benchmarks of like deadlifts, squats, hand cleans, the whole 9 yards. Well, I've been tracking for muscle development as like from the very beginning of the day 1 class to now. Well, this is the second time that she has done it. Like the second time that she's had to weigh in. I'll show you what she looked like the first time to now. You guys, you could see the first time to the second time. I don't have the third time yet. So here's Livy's first time picture with all of her muscles. And then her back muscles. And then I'll show you what she looks like just 2 weeks ago. And then I'll get a third one when she goes back to school. And we're just tracking it. That's all we're doing. Like I can't get over her muscle size. Like there's the front of her muscles are more developed. And then her back muscles. So for only being 112 pounds, that girl she's got a lot of muscle versus, you know what I mean? Like she's not brittle, I should say.
You women being muscled up, if they're smooth muscle like that,
yeah,
they look nice. If they're pumped up like a guy, they look like shit to me.
Yeah, like those bodybuilders when they do those muscle things. Yeah, I don't care for that. Hey, Kenny, doesn't this look good?
Yes, it does.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It's a flour taco shell, deep fried, and they put apple filling in it with Cool Whip and caramel drizzle on it.
I would probably tear that up like no tomorrow.
Yeah, oh yeah. And Kicking It Country, you're right. The weight room is a make it or break it for athletes. It's very, you're 100%. She starts, so they eat, breathe, and sleep football at her school. Football starts literally in the fall. Well, okay. School gets out June the 16th this year here. Football starts literally that Monday after. And it goes all the way through October, almost to November. It stops. And then it stops for like the winter sports, but then it picks back up as soon as this second semester starts in January. So she has literally December off, and then they're right back into football again.
What position she playing now?
What did Papa say?
What?
What position does she play now?
She's a wide receiver and a safety. So
wide receiver and safety.
She runs the ball down the field.
My daughter, not my daughter, my granddaughter is like 6 foot tall, and she's a pretty little girl, but she got off into that CrossFit, which is a lot the same thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
And boy, they've gone a long ways in that deal. They're one of the top teams in the state. And,
I tried to talk her into doing powerlifting, but because I have a history of a bad back and her father is missing, her real dad is missing 3.5 inches of his disc. It was lodged in the spinal canal growing on the disc below it. Because we have histories of it, she's like, Mom, I don't want to chance it. So
Crystal, did you just say DICK?
No, disc.
Did you just say
no?
Oh, phew.
Just drive.
Whoa.
Okay, never mind.
I said disc, as in your discs in your back.
Exactly, you're in your back, Kenny. The one I had operated on one time.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's, I'm proud of her for things that she's doing and becoming the young lady that she wants, but she wants to stay that physicalness as an athlete because Libby's wants to become a K-9 unit officer and she wants to work on the border. So that is in a lot of endurance. It's running and chasing bad guys and being able to physically be able to handle someone. So that's why she's taken 3 years of Spanish, if not more.
Did you
see
that was up on the fence?
No.
Did you see that car that was crashed up into the fence? I just went by it and went real slow like that. Oh, it was funny. I hope I looked like everybody was all right. They were standing outside. Probably drinking and driving.
My nick on here is Ron Darrell.
Uh-huh.
Well, Darrell's not my name. He's the guy that I fish with, and he's the one that did all the Blackstones and stuff like that. We fish and hunt together. But his daughter is a police.
Really?
She's done real well. She just got through busting 5 guys one night by herself that were stripping the wire out of some of these buildings, some of these new houses. She just happened to see them backed up in there. She went in there and handcuffed all 5 of them. And she's just a living doll. I mean, she is really a pretty woman. You would never suspect she like that.
I tease Libby a lot. I say, how can you go from being tomboy to prim and proper and prettier than ever?
Well, the only thing I don't agree with as far as putting men and women together in the same classes and stuff is the military. Now, there's no way in hell I would want to be in combat with a woman. They just, and not because she couldn't do her job, but guys, well, I guess especially in Texas, uh, guys are just geared to protect women. I mean, it's just
Right.
bred into us, and you wind up and get your ass shot doing something stupid to where if that's a guy right there, you figure he's gonna take care of himself, and I would have a hard time with that, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So this is Livy and her brother this year. They play on different teams because they go to two different schools. So they go from this, and then she goes to this.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, Livy, you're a very pretty girl, and I worry about her because she is my only daughter.
Well, you know, them little old girls. It's just a different world. It
Yeah.
just that's all it is. And some of these you're talking about Harley. Her boyfriend.
Hmm.
I get the biggest damn kick out of some of these guys that are 17, 18 years old, and they've never been on a date.
True.
And it's like, what in the hell is wrong with y'all? And then I get to thinking about it. If they want to go to a movie and go out to eat, they got to drop $100 bill.
Yeah.
At least. And a lot of it, they just can't afford it. I feel sorry for them about that part of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's very true. I didn't even think of that.
There's times okay, he called me. He sent me a message a couple nights ago and he goes, Mom, I would like to take Livy bowling one night. Well, bowling on the weekends at some bowling alleys doesn't start till like 10, 11 o'clock and it goes to like 2 o'clock in the morning for free bowling or for open bowling. And they have to go down further than where we live to go to like an open bowling alley. And he goes, but I have a question for you. And it's because his stepdad, so they're kind of divided household for a moment. They're trying to find a house big enough for them to all live in. And he goes, I have a question for you. If we take Livy bowling with us, could she please stay the night so my mom doesn't have to drive her an hour and a half back home to you? And I was like, under one condition, she is not sleeping with you in the same room and she sleeps with your sisters. I said, but first I have to talk to her stepdad because that's really gutsy to ask.
Meg, don't take what I'm saying wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about the women or they can't do their job or that kind of stuff. All I can say is the way I am, and I know I'm protective of women. That just bred into me, and I think it is in a lot of men.
And there's nothing wrong with being protective. I mean, nothing wrong at all.
But I know that in combat, you react. And most of it's reaction. If you get hit, and I don't know, I would really have a hard time with that. I'm glad I'm not doing the service. But they're not putting women down at all. They're doing their job. And maybe there's a lot of guys that are not like me about that. Yep, that's right. And I've known some ladies in my life that were tougher than a boot. It don't have nothing to do with looks. I'm talking about the way they can handle herself. And
Libby's bossy.
hmm?
My
Yeah,
daughter's bossy.
yeah.
Kenny's never met. You've never met Liv. You've not met Livy yet, have you? Only
Not
on this.
On YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been rare. We don't just say that often, do we?
No, she likes to hide.
I know, let's see. The only time I remember seeing her was the time y'all did that karaoke.
You know, and I've been trying to talk her into doing some more of those.
That's the only time I've seen her, actually.
Now she's all about my boyfriend, my makeup. I need to go lay in my bed and watch my shows and do my TikToks.
I thought she was still too young to be a dating, though.
Nope, she'll be 16 in September.
Oh, okay.
Once she hit high school, I think that's an appropriate age.
Yeah, I guess. I hadn't thought about it, really.
Gee, how far does Kendra have to go?
To go to the store? Clear across town the other way because everything's probably closed close by to her house. It's almost 4 a.m.
The closest thing she got to her house.
Are you telling us you don't wear any makeup, Meg?
What's makeup?
Yeah, I know she does.
Well, let's see. Libby goes the whole 9 yards. So she goes foundation. You name it, that girl wears it. Fake eyelashes, the whole 9 yards.
Oh,
My wife was a director in Mary Kay for about 20 years. Makeup something else now.
You need to take out just a small loan to make it in the makeup world anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that Mary Kay deal, I don't think is near nothing like it used to be.
And there's so many different makeup companies out there now.
Yeah, now there is.
It gives Mary Kay a whole big run for their money.
I think you look very beautiful without makeup, Meg.
Aw, Kenny. That was sweet. You're going to make
Mary Kay is
blush.
garbage.
What'd you say?
I tell you.
Mary Kay is garbage now.
Some women put on too much.
Yep. I second that with you.
You know?
I just wear enough makeup to accentuate my features.
You also look beautiful with makeup or without makeup, Kendra.
Oh, aren't you the sweetest?
I like all that alone.
What now?
Like a woman all nothing.
All right, I'm back home, guys.
I sure hope you didn't go to the store with your teddy on.
Woo!
What'd you say?
I said, I sure hope you didn't go to the store with your teddy on.
No, fully dressed. Fully dressed. For a minute now, I'm getting undressed.
You just got all the men's attention in here.
Just took another 10 years off my life.
Just took another 10 years.
I just threw the clothes. I threw the sweatpants and the coat on over the teddy, and now the sweatpants just came off and the coat just came off. And now I'm back, comfy.
You get
and I'm so excited. Oh shit! Did I get the wrong one?
Lord mercy, you're making me blush.
Crap, I got the wrong one. But it's good enough. It's all reds. You know how they have the Starburst now? They do just pink and they do all reds and stuff. So I was excited. I grabbed a strip of Starburst. But I meant to grab the all pink and I grabbed the Savo reds. But whatever, red is good. Red, pink, whatever. I just don't like the yellow and the gross ones.
I forgot that Meg met your dad, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Papa, you cheating on me already?
Never met Meg.
you what?
She only wears them to hockey games. That's it. That's the only time Livy wears
Oh,
fake
talking
eyelashes.
about Meg. You meeting Meg
What about her?
and Helen.
Yeah, what about her?
And I said, Papa, you're cheating on me.
No, I'm not. I'm not cheating on you. I'm tongue-tied now.
You sound a little nervous. You're getting a little tongue twisted.
I just like ladies. Thank God, I like ladies.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing.
Well,
I'm so glad you guys have met some great people. I'm so happy you met
You're
some
my
wonderful
number
people.
one girl, though. I can have friends, you know.
How long ago was that, Meg?
Huh?
How long have we known each other, Papa, now? A few years, right? 3 years? 2 years?
I think it's been almost 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
But, since last time, Kenny's been on YouTube.
Right. I've been one of the first OGs. That's right.
Because we met.
I was one of the original girls. I was one of the OGs, the original girls. Crystal, you're an OG.
Crystal introduced us to you.
I'm the original OG.
Well, listen, I hate to do this, but we done hit 3.5
Meg,
hours.
I'm just teasing you. I'm teasing you. I'm so happy that everyone gets to meet each other. There's so many great people.
Ron's trying to talk.
No, I've got to lay it down.
I know he's trying to say goodbye, and I don't want to say goodbye.
No.
The poor man needs to get some beauty sleep.
Well, see, it doesn't do any good to stay on here, Crystal. We got 21 in here now.
Yeah, our numbers keep going up and up and up.
But I've got stuff I got to do.
Bring the excitement.
Kenny,
We need to go show
Maybe
some
we'll see you tomorrow.
travel. We need to go show some travel and special abilities some love because she's only showing 3.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
hey, Kenny, I found I did a deal today. I wish.
Yeah.
Have you got any buddies that are electricians?
No.
I bought a little old wire stripping machine, $200-300, and I've got with some of these contractors that do these houses, and this copper wire is bringing $4 a pound right now. And this little machine will just strip that. It's got to be stripped wire. I bought that little old machine, and in the last 30 days, I've done $12,000 worth of that wire.
Wow.
And you ought to keep your eye open on that a little bit. If you maybe could make some contracts. And what I do is I just do it on a halves with them. In other words, they take half the money and I take half the money, and it's their wire. but I'm just stripping it. But at $4 a pound, it don't take many pounds to make a lot of money. And you could do that. You sit right there in that chair and do that. Might be something to look into.
Yeah.
Kenneth, we know who's paying for your next lap dance.
You what now?
I said we know who's going to pay for your next lap dance.
All right, guys, I'm going to head over to Lorraine. So I will see you guys in a little while. See you tomorrow.
All right, everybody have a good night.
Good
Bye,
night.
Ken.
Good night, everybody. Love you all.
Bye, everyone in the chat. Much love.
Bye, everyone in chat.
Y'all all have a good night. And Janice is the only one that don't need some sleep.